Yo, what's good? What's good, Cole? What's good with y'all, man? Shout out to everybody that tuning in. What the hell? Now, what you looking at? They don't got nothing to do with your work. I don't got nothing to do with your work.
Yeah. You are the one claims.
Oh. Alright. We're about to get into it, man. We're here reacting, chilling, hanging out, just talking and chopping it up with the people, man. I think that's what my new role is, man. You know, I just be chopping it up, hanging out, you know. That's what I'm on. Chopping it up, man. All right. Yo, what's good? What's good, man? Blessing. All right, man. So we got a couple things that we're gonna be, you know, sitting back, relaxing, chopping it up about. This is one of the shows I watch. Every Tuesday, man. It's one of my Tuesday shows, bro. This is the Corey Holcomb 5150. This show come on every Tuesday. It's one of the shows I be watching. Try to get my girl to watch. But she be hating on Corey, man. She be hating on Corey. Corey speak the real. So we're gonna get into it, man. Hey, I started off. This is how we start off the screen. Alright. Let me know if y'all be watching Corey, man. So I didn't get to watch it last night, so I figure I'll watch it with y'all, man. That's what I be, you know, I figure like, okay, I'm gonna start. I be doing reaction stuff now. I be reacting to content. We got a lot of other content to react to. We got the single woman with kids, thinks she too good for good guys like you. We got the Kanye West got canceled. We got the Kyrie situation. We got the top 10 conspiracy theories of all time. We got dirty facts about history that school. Dirty facts about history that school probably didn't teach you, part 8. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the transgender possessed by the devil. Okay, so we got a long show. You feel me? Long show. We're gonna sit back, relax, chop it up, hang out. Alright. So like I said, it's one of my Tuesday shows right here.
Stop being so sensitive, bitch.
I watch this every Tuesday. And I be watching Papa Ducks. I think he come on Tuesday too. So I be having like 2. Like, you know, like you watching Netflix, I watching YouTube.
You ain't no bad bitch for real. I seen you before you got your ass and titties done.
Is Trina there?
Nah, it's not a gold cup. He said that's a gold cup.
Trina.
World, Are y'all ready? You know what's up when this sound begin. We about to go in.
This my top show right now. This been my top show for about 6 months, bro.
You ain't never seen no show like this. Cracking jokes and singing.
And see, like, so the reason I'm so into the show, man, like,
5150 up in this building.
I mean, they talk about real things as well. You know me, I like to be very diverse in what's going on in the world. And you know, I feel like this show is really diverse.
Yeah, you ain't never seen a show like this.
Shooting guard, equal position.
Ghetto folks gon' be all in their bliss. Trying to make you laugh until you piss. Yeah. Cause you ain't never seen no show like this. Yeah. 5150 2022. It's on.
What's good, gang?
I'm about to say some real things.
Now what you doing to that
Mike
TV?
can bring the pain. Cause you ain't never seen no show like this. Yeah. Y'all, I don't know. I didn't think we was gonna make it tonight, boy.
What's good, Dexter? So like I was telling them, Dexter, man, I ain't finna keep picking up. This is one of my, you know, I said I'll be doing the reaction now, Dexter. So, you know, I got a bunch of different topics. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got like 7 different topics, but I'm doing pretty good. But you know, we're gonna this is what I be watching on Tuesday. This is my Tuesday show right here. And I didn't get to watch it last night. I ended up falling asleep. I went to sleep early last night. I went to sleep about 12. I don't know to go to sleep that early, but this show started like 11 to 12 because I think they're in Cali. I think they're in LA. So this show always start late, but this is one of my Tuesday shows. So I feel I watch it with y'all, man. Since, you know, we're going to be doing the reacting thing. I chop it up with y'all and watch.
Hey,
So I haven't seen this episode, so.
desperate people who desperately need attention. Because I bet you if you walk up to them and be like, show me $100, they ain't got it. They trying to motherfucking see what the fuck I'm doing over here, looking at my nuts hang. I ain't looking at your nuts hang. I know you motherfucking ain't got a driver's license. If I was a dirty motherfucker, I'd motherfucking call motherfucking Department of Child and Family Services when you pull off. You gonna go to jail for motherfucking cocaine in the car. Baby gonna be motherfucking at the motherfucking, where they take the baby when you do that shit?
Social services.
Social services. They gonna put some powder in the baby.
Baby powder.
And the baby gonna be like, ah! Thirsty ass motherfucker. This 5150 show right here, y'all. We up in this bitch. Corey Holcomb, Darlene Ortiz.
And like, if you don't know it, like Corey is a comedian, and Marcus is a comedian too. So it's like a comedian. He got his own podcast, basically.
Wet man Marcus up in this bitch. They was filming. They was filming some shit up here, yo. So you know what I'm saying? The Coin Academy, home of the Baller Podcast, they got shit going on over here, big time shit. Niggas be filming shit, so we had to motherfucking play our role in the motherfucking game. What happened? When I'm holding the mic, it be fucking it up? Okay, yeah. Well, I just closed something on here. I bet that was it too. But anyway, give me a headset. I got some headset mics, but I don't mind holding the mic. I just, you know, sometimes technical. Can you see that thing on his eyebrow, or can we leave it alone? What thing on my eyebrow? It's something on my eyebrow?
You got it. There it is.
Yeah,
What was it?
food.
No food.
It was the inside of this.
You
Because
need to get with Old Spice and do one of them commercials with the Aim and drug out.
It was a big piece of
I lied.
It's 5150 minutes late. That's a good one, quality
Somebody say
media.
5150 minutes late.
Quality media. That's a good one.
Hell no, man. So, I want to say this, man. I signify. I know how to think of stuff to get up under motherfucking skin. I'm good at it. I'm a comedian. I really be holding back on a lot of shit. My mind thinks creatively but crazily. So some stuff I say I do regret. I just want to tell people that. Everything I say, I'll be like, oh. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I ain't had to go there. So whatever the fuck I say, it's part of the show. But a lot of shit I say be 100. And I know 100 can sometimes hurt motherfuckers' feelings. So I say that to say I'm not a bandwagoner. It's a lot of shit going on with that brother Yeezy up in this bitch. And, you know, I just want to say this. Back when he said Donald Trump is my father, that's when I knew something was wrong with that brother. Keep it real.
That is.
I knew something was wrong with him. I was like, God damn it. So all this pile on that's going on now, I ain't really part of the pile on. I was supposed to have this t-shirt done today, but I couldn't get it done.
Yeah, it'll be done by and listed before this weekend. Sorry. We tried.
It's a Yeezy shirt that we did, because back in 2018, we burned some Yeezys on air.
Sure did, live.
Like, we ain't new to this, man. I've watched what the brother has done to some of the people. I watched the thing on Netflix where he basically won righteous to one of the guys who up in the shower with us, my man Cootie them. I mean, they got some money, so it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cootie them got paid for that shit, but
and it was good.
the disloyalty was obvious. You know?
See, but that's my whole thing. Everybody's talking about the Kanye West, right? It don't matter. See, that's my whole point about this situation. We all know Kanye West have a bigger agenda, and it's mostly for his success. We know Kanye West did not want to be in those deals. He not in the deals anymore. We know Kanye West got mad that they fucked with his money. We know Kanye West got mad that the handlers of Hollywood took his lady from him and made her fuck on a crackhead. We know this. But fuck all that. Fuck all that. What about the things that Kanye West is saying for the black community when he talking about the frequencies, when he talking about the chakra, when he talking about how the media paint a picture of the black race? Fuck all the other shit. This would drive me so crazy. It's like, because I said, if I say some shit like Obama don't give a fuck about the black community, he gave us another race to compete with, and that was the LGBT community. Do that mean I hate or have an issue with homosexual people? No. I'm telling you, the games that Obama played was give us another race to compete with in our own race, which we already got to deal with. Obama signed off on that, and they used Obama to sign off on that. Obama didn't become president because, oh man, all we need to do, Obama became president because they used him. It was the right time because black people started feeling some type of way. Bro, we ain't got a black president yet. So guess what? They shot Obama in there, and they used Obama to promote the gay stuff, the rainbow community, because they didn't want to let nobody else bring it. They didn't want to let a non-black race bringing that homosexual movement. And guess what? Ever since Obama promoted that, who is the poster child for homosexual? For anything that's gay. Now, I know these other community probably big, but man, I don't see that on the mainstream media. Every time when it comes to homosexual stuff, mainstream, who is running it? Right now, who is running the mainstream rainbow community? We see a little kid, as in Dwayne Wade's son, leading the front, or his daughter. We don't see these major non-black people promote homosexual. Yeah, we know they have it out here, but we're talking about mainstream. Mainstream news, when it comes to the rainbow community, it's the black community on the front line for that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if I say some shit about Obama, that don't mean that I have an issue with homosexual. I'm telling you the games that they play in the media with Hollywood and how they portray us as a race. So fuck everything that Kanye West is doing. Fuck all that. We know Kanye West have a selfish reason behind some of the shit he's saying. But is he wrong about what he's saying? That's what I'm so confused about, how everybody looking at this situation. Everybody just like, oh man, Kanye West wore a White Lives Matter shirt. Kanye West said Donald Trump is his dad. Kanye West wore the mega hat. Fuck all that. We know that. We know that. But what about the things that he is saying about our community? How you overlook that? We got a dude that is proclaimed to be a billionaire. That's what the media tell us he a billionaire. We don't know if this nigga a billionaire or not, but that's what the media tell us. So we allow the media to tell us these things, but when a man come out and say some real strong shit about what's going on with our people, everybody shut it down because of the shit that this nigga did. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Who is sacred in our community? The pastor doing what they doing, the preachers doing what they doing, everybody doing fuck shit. So how we overlooking the core meaning of what he's saying because of what he did? Ain't nobody perfect in our community. So why can't we say, man, this nigga saying some real shit? Kanye West is speaking about contracts. How we know in the black community, motherfuckers will sell your whole community out to get them contracts. But I don't care about Kanye West necessarily. I care about the things he's saying. And the things he's saying should have a lot of us in the black community standing behind him. Not standing. Listen, like I said, this is what y'all got to understand. If you watch that Drink Champ interview, Kanye West said some powerful shit throughout that whole interview. All they had to do was edit out the part when he was talking about the DEFCON shit. The DEFCON 4. But what did they do? They took down the whole interview because they know if niggas really listen to what he's saying, oh man, it make perfect sense. But y'all, not y'all, the world is so stuck on DEFCON 4. Yeah, he said that. Is he right for saying that? No. But guess what? There's a lot of things Kanye West been saying that speak to the black community, and they know they don't need to have that on their platform. Because if they have that on the platform, a lot of the silly black people gonna start to say, okay, well shit, I heard what he said about the Jews. Okay, the DEFCON 4 shit. But if you go look at and do your homework, and you look at the Jews control everything media. Bro, and see, but now, when you come to talk about the DEFCON 4 and shit like that, some people try to put it on the sense of anti-Semitic, speaking on Holocaust and shit. Like, motherfuckers get all in they fucking brain about some shit, right? But at the end of the day, bro, if you scratch out everything Kanye West said about, if you want to say anti-Semitic, if you erase all that and just take out and go listen to that interview, and listen to all the things he's speaking to the community about. How the community of black people get promoted and get depicted in the media. Man, come on, bro. You telling me you gonna ignore all that because a nigga said this? I'm talking about, listen, I can understand if the Jewish community say, okay, well, we don't want to listen to none of it. But if you do an interview and you say he said some bullshit, why don't you just edit that part out? Why don't you edit that part out? But niggas don't want to do that though, because they know if enough people get to sit there and hear the real shit that he's saying, nigga talking about the frequency and all that shit, bro. Nigga talking about how nigga started speaking on crisis actors when he said that, when he said George Floyd said they need a guy like me. He letting you know, okay, George Floyd letting you know that this shit is a setup. But see, motherfuckers don't want to admit the truth. Why would George Floyd be saying to his roommate, they need a guy like me? What the fuck is he talking about? Why would George Floyd have that much fentanyl in his system? Like, we choose to ignore real shit because of these people may have said some things that hurt us. Charleston White talk a lot of crazy shit. But when he talking about how the black community love rap music, something that glorify us killing each other, how is he wrong on that? Charleston White said a lot of foul shit. But when he talking about our community and how we glorify pain within our community, how is you wrong? How is you wrong? How is you wrong? Fuck everything a nigga say, done, or did. But when a nigga talking about the real issue in our community, how we promote abortions, how we are the leading race in having abortions. How is niggas wrong when they talking about shit like that? I hear you when you say, okay, yeah, some shit that nigga be saying, I don't fuck with. But when a nigga talking about our family system, how they took the man out the house, how they don't promote the man with the family, how you ignoring it? The niggas, that's what I'm talking about. When I say this shit drive me crazy to see it on a large scale of so many of our people, so many black people choose to ignore the real issue of what Kanye West is saying. And this is why it's so major for Kanye West to say it. Kanye West is a major influencer. Guess what? There are people out in our community that have been saying what Kanye West has been saying for years. I myself, the things Kanye West talking about, I've been talking about for years. But guess what? It's not as important when Little Bitty Anonymous said. So we got to do like Kanye West is saying some of the things that the people in the community been saying for years. And you got a nigga like Kanye West, as big as he is, saying what he's saying, and you choose to ignore it? Man, you fucking gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me, bro. Kanye West talking about how we don't speak our native language. How we speak English, which is like everything about us says white lives matter. And niggas wore a shirt to make a statement, and all niggas can see, oh man, it's a shirt. But if you look on the front of the shirt, the nigga, but let's see, can I go to the shirt? Can I go to the white lives matter shirt? From what I'm hearing, no, this the front of the shirt. See, from what, oh, y'all can't see it. Oh, y'all can see it a little bit. It's kind of heading off. This is the real issue. It's not the fact that the shirt had white lives matter. See, that's the message that most of us seeing on the surface. But this, from what I'm hearing, is the real issue. This right here. This is the real issue. But see, this the crazy thing, right? This the crazy thing, right? Now, if you do your homework or you go dig up some information, right? The Pope signed off for Hitler to annihilate Jewish people. Now, when you look at that, and you look at the black community, do you see how if you go to the Jewish community, or you go to he said someone else made the shirt. Yeah, I think I think Kanye West had somebody make the shirt. But look, in the black community, we celebrate and promote the people that supposedly enslaved and did us wrong. Kanye West is trying to show you something. In the Jewish community, are they gonna promote anybody that helped committed the Holocaust to them? Are they out there celebrating and promoting and putting it in song, putting it in music? So as the Jewish people, and this is what Kanye West was so slick when he said, I'm jealous. See, motherfuckers not understanding that I'm jealous of Jewish people. Kanye West is trying to say he jealous to make you think, not that he actually jealous. I don't think he actually jealous. I think it was just a bar. It was a bar for people to see it, but motherfuckers ain't paying attention. I'm jealous that these group of people are willing to fight for each other. These group of people don't allow music to be promoted that cause trauma to their community. These group of people wouldn't let you come through there with a swastika flag. However, y'all know the word, I can't say the word, but so it's a play on words to say how can my community, the black community. Now guess what? Kanye West is still a part of because guess what? Kanye West done made music that it's not for us at times. Kanye West made music promoting violence, doing this and that. But Kanye West also is saying a lot of powerful things that we as a black community should wake up and say, okay, man, this is making sense. When a nigga wore the necklace, we rarely see Kanye West bust down in jewelry. Why don't we take the positive that's coming from wherever we feel like this nigga is tripping on? Whatever we feel like Kanye West is tripping and wet this and that, why can't we take the positive of what he's saying? Like, let me go to this. Brody sent me this early on Twitter. He said he need to be quiet and make that money. No, see, this is what I'm saying though. Why would a nigga need to be quiet and make that money when you as a race, nigga, is being targeted for death? This is what I'm saying. Like, as a whole, we silly, bro. You as a race, nigga, is a target. What you mean? Niggas put in action. So who else is speaking out for you, Mr. Fader? On a large scale. Who is speaking out for your race on a large scale? When it don't fit the narrative. Who is speaking? So, like I said, fuck what Kanye West done did. But when the nigga is speaking some real shit, how do you ignore it? Who is speaking up for you on a large scale, nigga? Your race is being targeted. Everything about your race is a negative on the mainstream website, nigga, on the mainstream media. Your fucking group called Black Lives Matters is a scamming group, and the world know that. How did you not? Bro, think about this. The Black Lives Matter movement is a fucking fraud, and it's publicized, but it's supposed to be about the Black Lives Matters. And our own group, the national group, Black Lives Matter, is known, and don't nobody that's really have sense agree with that group. Nobody that actually have a brain agree with the Black Lives Matter organization. Our main group for Black Lives Matter is a fraud. That don't make you feel no type of way? All right, so Brody sent me this morning. Check this out.
The strong black minds, we need to pull them together and we have the strong black minds. We need to pull them together. There hasn't been end-to-end black-owned communities since Black Wall Street or since the gentrification.
The nigga just mentioned Black Wall Street. What other main fucking influencer is talking about Black Wall Street? Fuck what Kanye West did. Who is bringing a light to real movements? Black Wall Street was bombed because black people trying to organize and build a life and build a civilization had a flourish, not build, had a flourish civilization of black people thriving and not needing the system, not needing food stamps, not needing welfare, not needing the government to assist it. The black people had an organization where they thrive for themselves and they got bombed. When you got a nigga at this magnitude talking about shit like this, how do you jump in the way? How do you come together as a black organization to bash the one mainstream artist, even though it's for his gains? He's saying some shit that resonate with all of us. Okay. How do you, as a black group, bash the one person that is speaking up for us as a whole, even though it may be for his gain? I hear a lot of people talking about, oh man, he just doing that for the contracts. It don't matter if he doing that for the contracts. It don't matter. Fuck him and his contracts. And I understand, like, and I'm not saying like fuck him because, man, we gotta celebrate when a nigga speaking like this. Hold on, y'all. Let me let cat get by. Wee. Yeah. All right, my bad. Give me a second. Let me cut the TV off. All right, so, bruh, so, chat. Exactly, Stepper, don't we know that these guys don't make their own music? They don't control what song they put out. Don't we know that by now? Let me go to that clip right quick. Come on, bruh. I just gotta go to this clip right quick. Where's that clip?
Feed. It's off. Can't get shoot. It's this interview.
But being a crackhead wasn't cool back then. Being a crackhead wasn't cool. Now they seem like they're making it cool to be.
No, see, I'm guilty of this too. We say it incorrectly. White people don't control the music industry. Jewish people control the music industry. See, we be saying it wrong. See, we target. See, that's the cold part about this game. They have us to fight white people when white people is not the enemy. It's white people don't run nothing. Jewish people are the ones in charge of this shit right here. Jewish people run this shit like this. But we go with the black and white because that's the what we've been growed up on. White people are sucker into the game. Black people are sucker into the game. But nah, I know what you meant. But see, I've been saying it wrong all my life. I thought it was the white man. But no, nigga, when it comes to this shit right here, nigga, it's the Jewish people that run this shit. On all your mainstream, any media, Jewish people are in control of that. And check this out. China is running a lot of shit that's going on in America. Y'all know that China have a coin that's about to come out in the United States. They giving a coin to someone in China. Also, China are setting up police spots around the United States. Did y'all know that? Why the fuck would China be setting up police ports around the United States? What do they have to patrol in our fucking country? It's crazy, bro. But like I said, we ignoring a lot of this shit. And now, like I said, this Kanye West shit could be a distraction, but he's saying something that is so important that we can't choose to. But yo, he said, it got one in New York. You see that? Brody just said it got one in New York. China is setting up police ports around the United States. And Brody just said it got one in New York. Why would China be setting up police spots in the United States? How do that happen? How do another country come and have police patrol? What's up with that? What's up with that? Yes, no, Jewish control this media platform. When it comes to all this media outlet, anything you use in media-wise, Jewish people control it. Now, this the crazy part about this, right? This the crazy part about this. Jews are running shit, bro. What you talking about? Who you think own it? Jewish people own all this media shit. Bro, so this the crazy part though. This is what's so cold about this, right? So when you say Jewish people, that don't mean all Jewish people are running shit. But their family, their race is in control of the media outlet. So somebody that is a Jew might come and say, well, why are you talking about my people? It's not talking about your people. We're talking about the people that are in your community that running shit. That are in control of how this music shit works. Of course they got the bread. If you controlling shit and you running shit, why wouldn't you have the bread? So when you got a nigga that can, when you got somebody that owns some shit, right, and run some shit, guess who you not gonna be able to say nothing about? So Kanye West is making a point about how the black voice is bought in America, and y'all don't think that's true? For y'all that play video games in the 2K community, it's the black voice not bought? How many see, this is what's so cold about this shit. You can see what Kanye West saying in your own community. Most of y'all know me from 2K. In your 2K community, it's the black voice not bought. And you don't understand what Kanye West is saying? So, you listen to this right here.
When you ever saw this happening, and I've done videos about this, fucking showed you. When you ever saw this happening, and I've done videos about
this opioid thing, man, is
but being a crackhead wasn't cool back then. Being a crackhead.
And see, Mr. Fader, technology and the spiritual warfare cause black people not to work together. But this is the sad part, though. How in 2022 we still blaming others for not waking up and working together? If I know what's going on, how you choose to ignore it? How you black on black and we ignoring this? How you black on black and we ignoring that the media portrayed the black community as the worst of the worst? On see, I don't want to hear about one nigga being promoted on the news as they hold the black race. How are we depicted in the media? So how do people learn in life? Most countries learn about the black race through media. So how do they depict us? We already know about George Soros. I mean, I would, okay, I'm not going to say we already know. But yeah, of course, I would hope everybody in here know who that is. That's one of the guys that funded the Black Lives Matter movement and got some black lesbian women to take control of it. And if you go look on their posts, they said they not for the nuclear family. They have this shit out here. So what I'm so confused at, how can me, little bitty anonymous 30-year-old black guy, how can I see it, but the rest of the black community say, nah, fuck that. That nigga tripping. We can't fuck with Kanye West. I don't understand that. Man, I got you. Motherfucker worried about street shit over your race as a whole is being targeted. I don't care what see, when a non-black person come into my chat and say, oh, well, it's not really like that. Bullshit. You choose to ignore it. You choose to not have your thinking cap on because you don't live the life of what I live. I'm not saying niggas not lazy, because there's a lot of black people that are lazy. There's a lot of non-black people that are lazy. But guess what? I know for my community, motherfucker would, see, I'm going to say this shit. Religion's got us in a place that is we so stuck and we so willing to wait for God to come save us. Y'all so willing to wait for the religion to save you, that our community, you was put in the worst of the worst condition. And then they blackmail you to stay there. Just look at that, blackmail. They gave, like Kanye West say, they stripped you of who you are and gave you black. And then everything tied with black is bad and dangerous. Think about that. Kanye West said this. And you ignore that? Kanye West said they stripped you of who you are and gave you black people. And everything tied to black is bad in the world we live in. Black ice. If you dirty, if you black, you look at that as dirty. If you white, you look at that as pure. Like, think about all that shit. When they did the test on the kids and they said, okay, would you rather play with this? Is this because it's black? Is this clean or dirty? Motherfucker kid looking at that shit as in, yeah, that's dirty. So think about all the things. The black community, yes, hate being held accountable. And when we have a dude that's willing to say what he's saying, bro. He said we got to stop looking at it that way, looking at wet way. We have an issue with understanding what was done to us on a psychological level. And I think a lot of grown people refuse to see this. Like me, I support Officer Tatum. It's a guy on YouTube, Officer Tatum. You don't think God is at work? Look at the truth being exposed. Hell, if it wasn't exposed, you wouldn't be talking about it. Bro, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to move on. How do you believe in something that the people that enslaved you gave you knowledge of? I don't even want to talk about that because I know most of y'all can't. Most of y'all gonna have you're gonna get stuck right there. And you're gonna ignore it like you do with Kanye West. You ignoring the big picture. So I'm gonna say this. The same people that made you slave gave you your religion. The same people that hold over your head of what you should do and can't do, you believe that religion Bro, I can't even. I don't even. Come on, bro. This is why I never, this is why I had issue with my parents growing up as a kid. How could I believe in something that watch people from 70? He said, you gotta have watch. What you mean? I mean, yeah, I know who that is. But see, I dealt with this as a kid. I can call my dad right now. He'll say, my dad used to call me the devil. I'm just being honest with y'all. My dad would call me the devil because I would ask him, why would you believe in the same people that slave you? Why would you believe what the stories that they giving you? How can you believe the history from the slave, the enslavers? I don't get it. So you telling me God watched us be hanged from trees and didn't come to their rescue? They had to be enslaved for all them years. But I don't want to get into that. Because I don't want to get into the religion thing because, like I said, you look at religion, bro, religion is matched with so many other cultures. If you go look at all the other cultures, bro, all their religions are lined up to where they have the same story but use different names. I don't want to go into that, though, because I know, like I said, I know the religion are blind, most of y'all. Like I said, man, as a black person, I find it crazy that you hear this stuff and ignore it. So let me ask y'all this. Why ain't nobody counsel this dude for what he about to say? Let's listen to this.
It wasn't cool. Now they seem like they're making it cool to be drinking lean and syrup and
it's the most dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing that's facing our society.
Are you
so why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered.
Look at that. This is a Jewish owner of a record label. Charlemagne the God asked him, why would he sign a rapper that promote violence in our community? But if you say something about his community, you're going to be like Kanye West, canceled. And all these other platforms, they know that. That's why they siding with the Jewish people. Because they know if they come out and say, yo, Kanye West is correct, they going to be canceled. But that's still it. And this, I don't understand. If Kanye West is really a billionaire, see, this is why I think it's all a fucking game, y'all. If Kanye West is really the billionaire that he say he is, why do he need to go sign to a label? Why can't he and the other black artists that supposedly be this rich come up with their own thing? Why can't all the sport players in the NBA that are black and feel like that you working in a corrupt system, why they can't quit and go start their own league? Something is big. It's something major going on that we don't know about. Something is going on that we don't know about. Why these dudes are so successful and knowing that they are being mistreated, knowing that they people are being mistreated, why they still choose to work there? Something not right. It's something we don't know about. It's something going on that we don't know about. How can a nigga that say he's $11 billion rich still be begging? But see, they have the massive. Now, see, what I think it is, because, see, us, that's what we subscribe to. We subscribe to the mainstream news. And that's a world, they control it on a worldwide platform. He said, why LeBron ain't got permission to start a team in Vegas yet? That's what I'm saying. See, so when we don't own nothing, don't control nothing, I guess you got to play games like Kanye West is playing. He said, but the music put out, he said, and controlled by white man 98%. See, that's once again, let's make sure we say it's not white people that control music. It's not white people that control music. It's Jewish people that control music.
All right.
Yo, appreciate that, Brody. It's not white people that control it. But see, that's how. See, let's be honest. If a nigga not wearing that small hat, do we know he a Jew? If he don't have his hair tied and them little tweeds, do we know he a rabbi? If he don't got, see, that's how they been sliding by the massive. Because we not educated on that level. If we don't see the small hat, Drake, how many of us know Drake is Jewish? How many of us knew Drake was Jewish? I didn't find out Drake was Jewish until 2 years ago. And it all made sense why he's at the top of the rap game. I didn't know that. I thought Drake was a white dude, a mixed dude. I thought he was black and white. But Drake is Jewish. And that's what he subscribed to. Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross is Jewish. We have no idea why some people blow up out of nowhere for just the randomest thing. Aiden Ross blew up from being a homosexual kid that we think playing gay games on the internet. But the whole time, like I said, it's bigger agendas than we know about. It's bigger agendas than we know about. We don't know this shit because we thinking on a small surface scale, and we think it's just okay. It's just white dude. No. But see, guess what? That is promoted in our world. Check this out. I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna move on from that. A little kid sat in a motherfucking giant like Z's lap and did things to him. Y'all don't understand that fucking subliminal behind that? What I thought was a little white kid, but Aiden is Jewish, sat in Z's lap and was doing things to Z's, a strong ass black dude. All that shit is subliminal. But see, we think it's just fun and game. But on the retrospect, it shows. When I think about all the shit that, I find that people just think it's so funny. And then when you sit down and think about it, nigga, they've been playing games for a long time. Games are being played with our community, and we choose to ignore it. And when you got a dude that is supposed to be this major saying some of the shit he's saying, why ain't nobody try to cancel this dude for saying this? Why haven't the black community cancel this record label owner for saying what he just said? But you'll cancel a nigga that's speaking up for your community even though he did some fuck shit a couple times. Make it make sense for all the black people in the chat that say you hate Kanye West. Say Kanye West is a fuck boy. Explain how you cancel him, but you don't cancel this nigga.
That question, you weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said,
no. The community can cancel him, just like I told you in the 2K community. If you want something in the game, you can cancel the niggas that are not helping you get that shit done. The community can cancel anybody. But you don't have that mindset to do it. The community can say, fuck this nigga, and we not fucking with none of his artists. But the community won't do that. Because they don't think what this nigga said is nothing wrong with what he said, but it's something wrong with what Kanye West is doing. But the nigga that say he only signing rappers that promote death because his family gotta eat.
Talent, but I have to. I can't give up on people.
But I'm saying that's hypocritical though. You're saying the
it's
opioid problem's a problem.
opportunistic. Yeah. I got people to feed.
He get rich off black violence. Ain't nobody gonna counsel him. Is anybody gonna try to counsel this record label owner? The nigga said he don't give a fuck because he got people to feed. But if you make a song about his people, your song is getting trashed. So ain't nobody in the chat that hate Kanye West. You ain't gonna try to counsel him? Bro, let me tell you about that. This is, bro, D-Nat. Coming up in my school and your school, did y'all have swap day? Swap day. Girls be boys and boys be girls in clothing. In my school, we had that. I didn't find out what that really meant till I got older. In my school, you have football players wearing girl clothes and heels. I didn't know that. I did not know how they been fucking us for so long. We did that, bro. It was in my school. It was a thing every year. It was swap day, where the boys be dress up as the girls and the girl dress up as the boys. That was a thing in my school. You had the strongest motherfucking football player and coming in that bitch in heels. I remember that. But guess what? I had no idea, D-Nat, what the fuck was going on. I had no idea they been ushering us for this whole movement since we was kids. But we never knew it. We didn't pay attention. We just thinking, oh shit, this is some funny ass shit.
They like teachers do.
Yeah.
Like the teachers that's transitioning, like dudes wearing hats to school, like to teach kids, dressing up as
man. That shit crazy. But so where can we get the black community to counsel this record label? Or when the guy dressed up as the cheerleader?
I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash.
Nigga said he got a business to run. So why ain't nobody saying they gonna counsel this? How do he get a pass from the black community? How do you, as a black person, not understand and say to yourself, when I listen to music, why do we only get excited about the music that causes pain in our community? I'm just asking. Why don't we have issue with that? Why is our music, we glorify the dangerous parts of our lives? We was placed in a situation where we had to kick and crawl to make out of. And some of us, we get to go make songs about this, but it's no issue for us. But I can't go, let me see. Can I see on the main screen any other race beating down their people? What Kanye West said, they got us so overpaid. See, Kanye West exposed himself along with everybody else, and that's what I like about this situation. Kanye West didn't just expose the media and all that shit. He exposed himself. Kanye West said they got us so overpaid. Kanye West said in the business that he was in, he only had 2 black people working there. Then he said, well, we can, hold on, let's go back to it.
Of Harlem. Like I was talking of Harlem. Like I was talking, I have this tech company called STEM, right, that had the most successful launch in tech history with 80,000 STEM players. As far as a first launch, right? We sold 80,000 STEM players back in February, and we went off the Apple platform, and now we're coming with the next generation that has a projector in it, and it's coming with 4,096 movies. I did that because my Amiga computer had 4,096 colors when I was in 7th grade, and also you can download films without having to use an Apple product. So I called this guy, and we're working on finishing up elements of the deal, and he's using emotional bullying, and like his shoulders are down, you could tell on the call. And he says, well, because of your comments, we're not going to be able to hire people. It's the people that we need. And I said, well, how many people do we have working for us? He said 60, and we have 40 part-time. I said, well, how many Jewish people do we have? He said, well, I don't know. We have some. And I said, well, do we have black people working for it? He said, yeah. I said, how many? He said, 2. And I said, you're telling me we can't find 60 black engineers? Well, yeah. And see, that's where that comment that got me into so much trouble forced me to look at myself as...
You see, he exposing himself. He running business, and he don't have black people that work for him, but he's saying he fighting for the black community. So this is what I'm saying. Remove Kanye West. Remove anybody. Let's not stick a label on no man or woman. Let's listen to what's going on. And say, okay, is that an issue? This man looked at his own business and realized that he got 2 people there that are black. He exposing himself. He in the same group as the rest of them. But the fact that he coming out talking about it. Is Snoop Dogg coming out talking about it? Is Exhibit coming out talking about it? Is Lil Wayne coming out talking about it? Is Jay-Z? Jay-Z made the blueprint, what they said. What Kanye West said? Jay-Z gave up some of the secrets of Jewish business. And what Kanye West said, they didn't think that they was going to let Jay-Z get away with that 444 shit. Because he was giving away Jewish secrets. So we know that there's information out here, and we know that they have more black entertainers that know what's going on than don't know what's going on. They're all sellouts. But can we take this sellout right here and listen to what he's saying and use it for our betterment instead of counseling? Can we take this sellout right here in front of us and take what he is saying today and run with it? Man, how stupid are we as a race to get rid of the one mainstream nigga that's speaking on our behalf? I don't get it.
As the richest black man since Mansa Musa, right, with multiple tech companies. And where am I kicking the tires inside of my own company to ensure that I'm hiring my people? Because Chinese people hire Chinese people.
Bingo.
And Jewish people hire Jewish people. And
Bingo.
Catholics hire Catholics, right? But with blacks, we'll give our company.
Bro, it's something wrong with us. I don't care what nobody say. I can admit it. It's something wrong with us. We feel like everybody will do a better job but our own. That's how we feel. Motherfucker get a business and they feel like everybody will be better for the business except the nigga that look like them. But everybody else are hiring their own, and then they'll hire black for this. They got a thing in the working field where you have to have a certain number of minority at your job. I can't think of the name of it. You know what the name is? You know, hey, so it's a thing. I don't know the name of it, but they have to have like 1 or 2 at the job. So it's like, this is how you get hired. It's not because you had the qualifications. Nah, don't worry about it. Yo, so it's not because you had the qualification. It's because, yo, we got to make sure we fit this scale because we can get sued by the government if we don't hire one or two of y'all. Shit is crazy, bro.
To
equal opportunity thing, that's okay. Appreciate it. So it's like, they ain't looking at you because, Blue, you skillful at the job. What's good, Uncle Phil? No. Okay, I appreciate that. Affirmative action. The equal opportunity. Because see, guess what? When I got to build helicopters, y'all know why I got to do that? It was only one black dude on the job site. And they needed to have another. So it's man and woman. You got to have a woman on the job. If you go look at most of your jobs, you wonder why there's a woman there and you know she can't eat. She not physically able to do the job. Any of y'all work somewhere where there's a woman working there and you like, why would they hire her? She can't even do. But there's this thing where you have to have black peoples there or minorities, and you have to have a woman there. And hold on, I think they might add a new one where you have to have someone of trans or something like that there, because if you don't, you can get fined. The job site can get in trouble, or the company. So that's how I ended up getting to build helicopters, because they only had one black dude, and they was getting ready to come around to do their yearly report, and they had to hurry up and hire me, and that's how I got to build helicopters. Shit is crazy.
Bernardo,
but it's real.
We'll give our company to Mark Zuckerberg. We'll give our company away. And it would almost come off as anti-Semitic if I hadn't crossed that gun line so far to say.
But, all right, so we're going to move back on to the show because, like I said, we watching the show right now. But I just wanted to, when I hear people talk about this Kanye West stuff, it's just like, fuck the man. Let's take his words that he's saying for our community and run with it. But let's get back into this show, man.
And I'm saying all this bullshit going on now. This is the crazy shit. Niggas be talking about what Corey Holcomb ain't got and what Corey Holcomb, he whatever. Ain't no motherfucker in this world gonna be able to say I'm a billionaire one day and then the very next day say, oh, he ain't a billionaire. Ain't no motherfucker gonna know what I got. I got my shit and I'm like a pirate, nigga. My shit is in treasure chests around the motherfucking nation.
He said a black man was promoting his clothing brand, and a lot of black people were complaining about $100 for some jeans, and they look better than design. He said they couldn't change the prices, but eventually LV came because he said who they were. He said we don't support each other. Of course, and that's
I wish I would be out here.
That's the reality
on some shit where motherfuckers can say what I am and like that shit with them banks was so bogus. Like, even though people may feel some kind of way about Yeezy, man, the bank ain't supposed to be able to be mad at you because of what you say and come up with a moral clause to tell you to take your money and stuff it, especially Chase Bank. Chase Bank is the government. Chase Bank is the government, dog. So
that lets you know. So, like, think about this, chat. Chase told Kanye West he had a certain amount of time to come get his money out their bank because of his opinion or his word choice. When have we known a bank to not want your money? And you telling me that's not something that speak volumes? That speak volumes on the situation at hand. A bank saying, hey, come and get your money. You're not going to be sitting over here. So That lets you know how much power Jewish people hold within our society, bro. Banks don't want your money. Come get your money.
Chase
It just don't even make sense.
Bank was like, come get your money about this bank. I was like, oh shit, they can do that?
Yeah. Chase this shit right up.
That's crazy, bro.
It ain't that I'm shocked they can do this. I know what it is. Man, listen, man. We are captured. Black people, don't get to thinking that you are free. You are captured. You are here because you was brought here to build this nation for free. And everywhere around the world, you still captured. The sister Brittany Griner ain't did nothing to be taken from her family for 10 years.
That's crazy. That is still so crazy.
Shit, man, look, them people do what the fuck they want to do to us.
That was in the country. Wow.
She was in the airport.
But see, okay, I agree. So if we have somebody that's trying to fight back against that, why don't he have more support?
Went up for appeal, and then they denied her appeal. Too.
They do that shit to laugh at her.
It's another country. Can't do it, you know?
Shit she can do about it.
They do that shit to laugh at her. No, you come up here and you say something, but she won gold medals for the, yeah, because the bitches over there can't win unless she play. That don't give her no motherfucking credit. I'm saying with them, we need to recognize what's really going on. The pile-on game ain't what we do. When somebody down.
The pile-on game. You heard what he said? Bro, why? Check this out, chat. Look how strong this is. Kanye West is speaking for all entertainers. He talking about contracts. And how they getting fucked out of their contracts. And how everybody that is black in the business or white is signed to a Jewish person, right? Why would the same people that Kanye West is speaking up for be attacking him? It's the whole of Death Row, the same people that Kanye West is speaking up for, the entertainers, the promoters, and then also speaking up for the black community as a whole. How would you go against that? As a Lil Boosie, the same nigga that almost got cancer is looking for another nigga to be cancer. How? Shit is crazy, bro.
Now pile on them because the media say they bad now. Man, we been knew something was wrong with that black man. Brittany Griner, I'm bringing this shit up all in the same way to tell you this is show you what they do to us. The sister didn't know that she shouldn't be walking through the airport with whatever she had on her and a Black Lives Matter shirt. Man, you getting on racist airplanes. What it is, we forget. When I'm at the airport, if somebody slapped the shit out of me on the plane, I'll be like, I don't know. I am very calm on them airplanes. First of all, I know what happens to men like me. We get put in handcuffs first before anything is even asked. If you do what you're supposed to do, you have to hold back. You are in a racist world, and they are in charge. They created the guns. We used to be cold with them motherfucking spears and shit on the Wakanda side of the game. But that vibranium ain't real. You fighting guns with sticks with points at the bottom of them. When you fighting these motherfuckers have created destruction around the world, and you can't beat them. So yes, they can say, fuck you, come get your money out of our bank. And you can't do nothing about it.
Nope.
They can say, you're a billionaire. Oh, what did he say? He's a millionaire. Get the fuck out of here, dog. What the fuck is going on in the world?
Absolutely. Motherfuckers freeze your assets, nigga, for nothing.
The motherfucker they had as the president.
When the president got raided, when they raided the president, bro, and they also silenced the president while he was the president, that should have let you know how much power the president don't have. The president got raided. First time that we ever seen that. First time in history a president was raided. Also, our president was silenced while he was the president. And niggas still think presidents be running shit. You still don't think president answer to organizations. That's who really be running shit. And the president is just a spokesman.
Had a motherfucking get together with a cop because the cop arrested his other distinguished Negro comrade in his house. You remember that shit? I ain't never forgot it. Obama had what they call a beer meeting.
Beer?
Beer. They
Oh.
drunk beer with the cop who arrested that one dude in his house.
Remember the professor?
That professor
Black
dude.
professor guy, yeah.
I don't know what's happening with
I know that the monitor, well, they just hooked it up.
the monitor. It's like it's shorting out, cutting off and cutting back on. But I'm saying, like, there is no, look, you remember when Jay-Z was sitting up there with the commissioner of the NFL talking about what are we doing, marching?
You know what, I can't.
Homie, you are not represented in this world by nobody. If you represent black people, they take you off the internet.
Bingo. 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 How we don't understand it. How as a whole you don't understand that?
I'm bringing all this up to make a point. Everybody who pile on, you foul. You foul. Look, I got so many issues with that brother Kanye West, but I'm not finna pile on. He's a black man that they put out there, and the reason they put him out there because he worked for them.
Bingo. Bingo. We all know Kanye West have done some fuck shit. But when this nigga is talking about some real shit, how come every black major celebrity is jumping on this nigga? Boy, the worst enemy for a black nigga is some old black niggas. That's crazy. Why is every major nigga with influence? See, that's what it come down to. See, if Kanye West is getting attacked by other celebrities, that comes with other audience. So every celebrity got his own audience. So if this celebrity say, yo, fuck Kanye, and this celebrity say, yo, fuck Kanye West, that's two different audience. Now, that's millions of people around the world agreeing, even though this nigga is saying some powerful shit right now.
When he got tired of holding back, because he has said some real shit. Remember when he said George Bush don't like black people?
Live on air, Kanye West said that. Who else? Show me any other mainstream artist, movie star, entertainer, public figure that is saying what Kanye West is saying. I just don't get it.
What was the white dude who was standing next to him named? Mike Myers. That motherfucker said, oh.
I can't.
This ain't Kanye first time saying how he really feel.
Oh my God.
But they wasn't ready to get rid of him because brother Kanye will do things against us as well.
Facts. Facts.
He
So they
ride the
like
fence
that. They
too
were like,
much
let
for me.
him.
He played both sides of
Because
the
like
fence.
a lot of people have been putting up, which is true, that there was no ripples in the water when he said the whole thing about slavery was a choice.
He might have said too much for a lot of our people to stick with him, but other groups people stick with them. He said bro, who in our group, who in the black community is a saint? The preachers are fucking your baby mama. The preachers are fucking your wife. Who is saint? Who is a saint in the black community? Nobody. Who is a saint in the world? Nobody. So everybody say fuck shit. And guess what? Most of these celebrities, they play both sides of the fence. Or either they play all the way over for them people. Jay-Z just invested into a motherfucking machine that make a pizza in 4 to 5 minutes. Come on. Niggas are investing into Autobots out this bitch. Niggas out here wearing and promoting devil rituals. Bro, make it make sense. Niggas out here hanging with people that are cooking babies. Make it make sense. Come on, bruh.
There was little to no ripples
know
in
it
the
made
water.
them laugh.
Not by them folks.
I mean, because black folks didn't cancel him. If black folks didn't cancel him when he said that they disrespected us, then why they gonna lose their money?
Hey?
Guess what, Marcus? We don't have the power to cancel anybody.
If you stop supporting his ass, then black folks cancel him.
If you start
All you gotta do is stop buying this shit.
I believe so
That's
too.
canceling. Stop supporting.
Let me ask you something, little bro. What have black folks ever canceled?
We forgive everything. We always giving folks
You
passes.
making my point. Look, we found
what I'm
out
talking about.
Nike, this was probably when you was an infant. We all found out Nike supported the apartheid.
A lot of companies
Okay,
did.
I don't know about that.
A lot of companies.
We act like we was finna cancel Nike. We didn't
Yeah.
stop wearing Nikes.
That's
I'm
right.
saying I don't know nothing black people got together and said we not doing that no more.
Niggas was talking about they were finna stop wearing Gucci for 2 weeks.
Facts. Facts.
2 weeks niggas was back in Gucci.
Facts.
Marcus,
Oh,
you right. Let me tell you something. When the malls and shit opened back up, it was lines to get in Gucci.
Facts.
But who was in line?
It was
When hold on.
niggas in line.
Niggas in line.
When we went to you remember when we went to the mall and that Gucci line was wrapped around the motherfucker? That line was long as fuck. Gucci line long as fuck, bro. At a time that Gucci don't supposed to be thriving.
No, that was Louis Vuitton at Atlanta.
Oh, that wasn't Gucci?
That was Louis.
Oh, one of them motherfuckers. I know the niggas still wearing Gucci like a motherfucker. He said, like people don't understand, it's only so much you can say when you in the bingo. Especially if you still trying to milk the cow. If you're still trying to milk them and get the money so you can do something useful with it.
Niggas in Paris.
Cold-blooded.
I'm telling you. But that's what I'm saying. But them, they got a standard. They live by a code. If you, the opposing team.
Oh, okay. Are you talking about Caucasian people?
Yes. So
Don't
But
get in trouble now. Listen to Corey.
Careful.
he said, don't get in trouble now. This
Yeah.
But they'll tell you to come
Careful,
get your
Marcus.
$12 out of the Come get this wet ass money out the bank.
They gonna tell them they come get $12.
Somebody said Rosa Parks. okay, that was the closest thing to some shit we boycotted when we really wasn't getting on the bus for that 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was then though. That was when niggas actually had standards.
Pressure, you said Gucci's been canceled 100 times.
Bro, and like, let me help y'all out. Because I know y'all like 2K. Y'all say y'all want changes in the 2K, but still support the niggas that don't back you. That's how I know it ain't no help, bro. If you can't even see the niggas that fucking you in your community, most of y'all represent 2K. Most of y'all support me. Everybody in here are 2K content creators. Only a few of y'all here for my actual podcast and shit like that. You niggas still support the same people that don't give a fuck about making the game better. Don't give a fuck about standing up for the real shit in the 2K community. You support. So this is what I'm saying. It's like niggas say, oh, we ain't gonna support Gucci because of the blackface situation. But nigga, you still support the sister company. And then you come back 2 weeks later saying now you back in Gucci. Niggas say, man, yeah, man, that fucked up how 2K doing us. But you still support the people that have a chance to make a difference and you don't fucking stand up.
That's when niggas been canceled 100 times.
Yeah, that's when niggas actually had standards with Rosa Parks. You know what I'm saying? But when they stop, when they cancel somebody, they mean that shit. They like, oh, we shutting you down. But they got the structure to do it on a larger scale. But we are...
What do you mean they got the structure to do it on a larger scale?
Because they control everything. I'm not talking
think about what you're saying. Like, I agree with you, brother.
Yeah, but we still have power because we are the number one consumers, nigga.
Dog, listen, you don't have power as consumers. Everything that you do in this nation, little bro, is allowed.
But we are the one who spend frivolously.
You don't. What you gonna buy if you got some money? They said Kanye was a billionaire. Look what happened to him. You can't buy shit.
If it's a brand that majority of black people buy, and that brand do some crazy shit or some fuck shit, and black people pull out of that brand loses. That's just how it works.
Black people don't pull out of brands.
I'm saying if it happened.
You're stupid.
I'm saying if niggas had the gall to do it,
but
if niggas had the solidarity to do it, then that would actually happen. But niggas ain't got the solidarity because we always arguing minute points, shit that don't even make sense.
Well, I hear what you're saying, but I'm just trying to make you see it from another point of view. Little bro, you are captured. You are not free. Nothing that you do is because you want to do it. You're allowed to do it.
See, I see what Corey's saying on a large scale. And Market is speaking from a place of where the new generation of black people willing to fight back. But then there is an older generation, as in Corey, that says, yeah, nigga, we are captured. But Marcus is speaking from the new spot. Because, see, back then, you heard what Corey said, if he was to get slapped on a plane, he would be, now, nigga, I'm a supporter of Corey. This is the show I watch every Tuesday. But in this Kanye West situation, older people would take the N-word from a white person or somebody and be okay with it. And this new generation of black people, niggas ain't going for that. It might be some altercations. Even though the nigga's going to jail after he do whatever he gotta do, he might get his ass whooped, he might whoop some ass. But a nigga ain't finna allow somebody that's non-black to come up to his face, spit in his face and call him a nigga. With the ER. Too many. So that's where I feel like Mark is speaking. He's speaking from, if we was to fucking actually work together, we willing to fight back. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Corey is speaking from, I know exactly what he's saying. We are captured. We captured through spiritual warfare and technology. Every day, it's so easy to pull us apart as a whole because we are so invested into the life, the structure that captured. we gotta go to work to pay the light bill. We gotta go to work to survive. That's being captured. The structure that we live in is not our structure. And if you want to go live off the grid, have you been given the knowledge to want to do that, or are you willing to go learn it? 90% of us, let's be honest, if they tell us to go, even though, see me, I think I'm an American. I don't believe that I came here on no boat. I know I didn't. I don't believe my daddy came on the boat. I know he didn't. But I ain't gonna get into all that. But let's just say I believe that we from Africa. Who is lining up to go to Africa? Who? Who in the chat, if they tell you right now, hey, here you go. You want to go to Africa? Ain't no nigga lining up to go to Africa. Exactly. We are not meant to be living our life in a circle of a structure that somebody else created. They never work a day in their life. The people that are in charge ain't working a day in their life. They got somebody else working for them to figure out how to keep us stupid. And we do a good job at it. We do a good job every day of being entertained by shit that don't really matter. We do a good job about living a life that don't fulfill nothing. That the damage is already done. He said majority of black people not trying to go back and don't care about to go back to Africa. He said wherever you seek on your phone, he said it's shit folly and you new shift self-conscience for real. He said and it drive me crazy because we want to okay, I read that. Yeah, but so it's like, man, on a large scale, I understand what Corey is saying. We are captured. But there's a lot of niggas that still have that fight in them. That feel like we can do better. We should want to do better. We should not enjoy the pain of our community while everybody else is blossoming. But it's like, if a few black niggas make it out, they like, shit, I made it out. Shit, you better make it out too.
We live in America. These motherfuckers own everything because they came here and they got it. You know how? Guns and violence. That's how Caucasian people got in control. Guns and violence. So when y'all motherfuckers pile up on Kanye, remember, you piling up on a brother who is courageous, but I don't think is well. We got friends we know are not well.
That hit the nail on the head.
Well, bro.
He told you
That hit
himself.
the nail on the head.
He said it himself he wasn't well.
But guess what? Then the nigga also said his wife put him in a mental institution where they drugged him up and did things to him. Did Kanye West not come out and say that? Kanye West came out and told the world his wife admitted him into a fucking psych ward where they drugged him up and did things to him. What that got it? The nigga that said so much, bro. Man, motherfucker choose to hear what they want to hear, bro.
He said, I'm mentally ill. And if for it just killed me that people are riding behind him like he's the leader or something when he's telling you, I'm off.
That shit crazy to me, bro. And this is what crazy. When you look at a nigga like Marcus and you've been watching him, you've been paying attention, in your mind you think, man, this is a highly intelligent brother. Corey, highly intelligent. Are they saying what they saying to keep their show? Because yes, they are still on YouTube and they can be canceled. Corey can not do shows anymore. They can get him sent down. They can take Marcus shows, take him Yeah. So are niggas saying what they saying to not address the true shit that this nigga? Why are we? I don't understand. Out of all the shit Kanye West said, they only focus on the Jewish shit. Y'all notice that? Out of everything Kanye West said, they only focus on the Jewish comments. Make that make sense. This nigga done said a lot of shit in the past 2 weeks, but they only focus on the Jewish comments. Wow.
Lick, dog. And they lick what they got. Hey, it's respectable. If they gave you that much money for the vitamin water, they knew how much money they was gonna make.
That's true. Yeah.
I ain't trying to be too motherfucking preachy, but it's something else I got to bring up. Cause
You said it before.
Kanye West married a girl who. So what Darlene said.
I'm mistaken. I went too far.
And if they pick our stars, do you really think we getting X? What's the other nigga name?
A saucy sense?
A saucy nigga. Damn. BET.
My bad. I'm mistaken. Went too far. My bad.
Not like I try to help the other side, because I go against the other side.
And him like he's the leader or something.
There you go. My bad.
When he's telling you, I'm off. Something wrong with me.
Those are what you call the sheep, the average folk. They ain't got nothing but the power to type something on social media, and that's being monitored so the people who are in power know who you are. That's true. What you put on social media, you are basically giving them the description of who you are. You have a profile. Everything you put on there. Like they got your profile when you be doing your skits. And that's why they ain't worried about you. They be like, oh, that's wet arm. He good. He ain't no threat.
That is wet arm. It's like at some point people are gonna start, like my dad said, if we ever got into like some shit where people were trying to control it, you're gonna have to go to codes. You're gonna have to go over and have a few codes between folks.
Black people are just so desperate for a leader, somebody to lead the way, that they just accepting anything.
Nigga, see this way. This bothers me. This bothers me. Nigga, we desperate for you bitch ass niggas that are in Hollywood to say the truth. The black community is desperate for truth. The black community is desperate for a chance of success without it being tainted. The black community is desperate to build something and it not be taken from them. The black community is desperate to do something great for its community, and the world don't come kill them for making it. It's too many bitch ass niggas that are in power that only care about themselves. And so these niggas get on these platforms and they walk real light around situations that actually can benefit us. So, and bro, this crazy because I watch this show every Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just crazy to see. You know, when you hear niggas other mind on topics like this, it's like, wow. Of course they running shit, but niggas tiptoe around this type of shit because they don't want to feel that pressure that Kanye West is feeling because they not strong enough to live without. See, Kanye West is feeling that pressure right now, believe it or not. Oh, it's some pressure he feeling, and I'm sure he not happy about all that pressure he feeling. But the nigga is doing it. It don't matter what that nigga done did. If that nigga saying some shit that all of us should be able to resonate, why the fuck we only focus on the Jewish comment? How the fuck we are only focused, how every mainstream platform only focus on the Jewish part and not all the other shit that nigga said? That nigga had a 3-hour interview, did another hour interview, then went and did another fucking interview, then went on YouTube and let some shit just run forever. But only thing we gonna focus on is the Jewish comment. That's how I know these niggas on some fuck shit.
And they forgetting people's history and what they've done in the past that contradicts them being a leader.
Can you be desperate for a leader? Like, just think about what you said. Is that a way to put that? Like, black people are desperate for a leader. Is that a way to put that? Because I'm telling you, everybody that come up, Marcus, that can change the mindset of the people, your voice.
Kanye West talked about how his family, bro, Kanye West talked about so much. Kanye West was talking about how the Clintons tried to get Kim Kardashian to get this other major rapper to promote the vaccine. Ain't nobody talking about that. And then now we find out that the vaccine is some bullshit and you did not need to get vaccinated in order to cure COVID. Nobody talking about that. They only talking about the Jewish comment. Kanye West said his wife, who is close to the Clintons, they tried to get his wife to get a rapper or artist, Kanye West said, I'm not going to say the name, to promote the vaccine. Did the media, how many rappers we seen promoting the vaccination to the black community? How many people, how many celebrities in the black community we seen that was trying to promote the vaccination upon the black community? Why was it so important to get the black community vaccinated and not any other community? Why is so important that the black community need to get vaccinated, but we don't see it nobody else? That they ain't promoting nobody but black people. What the fuck? And then now we find out that the vaccination was bullshit. They had you getting shot 1, shot 2, a booster, a deucer. Nigga, you had to get 4 to 5 shots. And now today, how do you feel for the people in the chat that got all those shots and got the boosters and all that other shit? How do you feel that now and today? It came out, a couple days ago? You know about it? Yeah, it came out. So it came out a couple days ago that you did not need to get vaccinated to beat COVID. So motherfuckers went and got all these shots, all this shit in your body on top of all this other shit that we already had to go through with our food, with our water. You went and put something in your body, you don't know what it is. And then now they tell you today that you didn't need to do that. This is what I'm saying. We can cancel Kanye West because of the hat he wore. Because he said, nigga, it's his daddy. Or because he wore a White Lives Matter shirt. But we don't cancel these niggas that told us to get a motherfucking shot that they come out today and say we ain't need. Y'all tried to cancel Kyrie Irving, but now y'all ain't saying nothing to Kyrie Irving about the shot that he refused to take. And he was correct. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. How the fuck are we only talking about one portion of the Kanye West interview? When this nigga said all this shit. Nigga said all this shit. And y'all, we ignoring it? We just talking about the Jewish comment?
Get taken away.
Everybody did what? Say it again.
Everybody who is significant, who can change the voice of the people. I'm allowed to talk shit because of the stupid shit I do and the stupid shit I say.
Bingo. Bingo. He allowed to be on YouTube right now because of the stupid shit he say, and he funny. And I fuck with Corey. But if he change into a nigga that's speaking truth 24/7, how long will he be able to survive? How long did Malcolm X survive? How long did Rizza Islam survive on the internet? How long did young Pharaoh survive? How long did all these influencers that came out to try to give us real game 24/7, how long do they survive? But as long as you talking bullshit, you can survive. But if you come try to help the black community, how long do you survive? How long do you survive if you trying to help the black community every day? You better help the motherfucker once a year. And I mean that's one tweet out of a year. One interview out of a year where you giving back to your community. But if you go on a rampage and helping the black community, you fucking canceled, nigga. When it comes to the mainstream. Yo, see, little niggas with 168 people in here, niggas with 8,000. Yeah, get one of them niggas that got millions of followers and held them to go on a rampage and trying to help the black community and see how long they survive.
Okay. When I put my foot in my mouth, and sometimes I'll be like, God damn it, I shouldn't have said that, because I know it's helping the other side.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Not like I try to help the other side, because I go against the other side. But I'm saying, like,
you heard
not like I try to help the other side.
You heard what he said, right? And I fuck with Corey. Watch his show religiously. But you heard what he said, though, right?
Because I go against the other side. But I'm saying, like, man, our leaders are taken from our view.
Bingo. Bingo.
They took the minister off the internet. One of the most...
Farrakhan got kicked off the internet for what? They said he was being anti-Semitic. When you speak the truth, they label you anti-Semitic.
Respectable black men in the world go to all these countries. They praise him. They give him gifts. They show him respect. But he got took off the internet over here.
And there goes the options. There goes the options for who people want to listen to and believe in.
Bitch,
we listening to bitches like Cynthia G.
Oh, he know that.
It's people going, yeah, she right. A bitter, never seen in her real face bitch. The people we listen to, man, them motherfuckers.
But you can't follow nobody who will do anything for money, who will sell themselves for money. You can't ride behind nobody like that, because they'll sell your ass off.
I'm glad you know that. But all you got to do is watch our television shows and award ceremonies. It's full of the weak.
Full of the weak.
It's full of niggas in dresses.
Bingo.
And everything to throw you off on where you should be going. You tell me a TV show that's on black entertainment television that's going to help the people.
I seen your text, your tweet, my G.
That Teen Summit and all that shit, they took all that shit off there.
Yeah, they took it.
They're like, oh, we will not have this. What television program that's on black entertainment television is helping people?
I bet. Appreciate that.
Everything positive off.
You goddamn right.
Everything with a family structure and the daddy.
They show them bitches. Keisha got a cookie store or some shit like that.
Exactly.
In the shows, they be like, oh yeah, play that for 'em.
Like, let's be honest. And I was telling you this. All our favorite TV shows, when they represent us, the black community, what is involved? Sex, violence, drugs, gang banging, no father. Your favorite TV show right now, is there a father on that TV show? Your favorite TV show, does it have the daddy involved? Is it a black family building showing? Why do you think it's so easy for us to want to separate? Like, I'm gonna be honest, when me and my lady get into it, it's so easy for me to say, all right, go on then, bye. Shit. Because it's promoted. Y'all think programming is not real? All I see is single family. And you think when me and my girl get into it, I ain't gonna be like, well, bye, bitch. I don't buy. But I'm just saying, though. I'm saying. It's easy for me to say that because if that's all I see, if that's all the TV shows I'm watching, if my surrounding area is like that, you think I'm gonna be like, no, I want to keep my family. I love my family. If everything around me shows the woman with the kids and the nigga out there spreading his wings. You come on. Come on, dog.
Lulu gets her edges fixed or some sucker shit.
Yeah, the things they give time to. See what I'm saying? They're going to give airtime to stuff like that because it's not.
Dr. Umar Johnson, I don't agree with everything he say, but how do the world of black people want Dr. Umar Johnson canceled? Everybody do fuck shit. Bro, everybody do fuck shit. Name me one leader that ain't did no fuck shit. Come on. Ain't nobody perfect. Martin Luther King was fucking bitches. What Malcolm X say he had to leave the brotherhood because old dude got them girls pregnant and they was kids? But I ain't gonna say nothing else about that. I'm just saying though, who perfect? You ever heard of 19 Keys? Nah. This is something I need to check out. Who perfect? Why do we tie so much into because a nigga did some fuck shit, we can't take none of his information? Nigga, what? So all you niggas perfect. So Marcus, this nigga right here named Marcus. Marcus, you ain't no perfect nigga. Corey ain't no perfect nigga. So who's supposed to help our community? Who's supposed to help our community? If we waiting on this perfect. That's what I'm saying. That religion shit. But my G, I appreciate that tweet. That religion shit got a lot of niggas twisted, though. But
they're not afraid of that. No. They're afraid of somebody really making sense.
Somebody said it's not owned by black people, it's owned by Viacom. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And Viacom is another name for what? Have you seen pictures of the people that I saw that run BET? Hey, man, look.
Black entertainment television ran by non-black people.
Ice Cube had a video. I was young enough to motherfucking recognize this. It was with his little group he had called Gorillas in the Mist. I mean, no, the Lynch Mob. I'm sorry.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Man, it's a video everybody need to watch called God damn, I forgot the name of the song. Anyway, in this video, these motherfuckers get George Washington and all these fake ass presidents held hostage with guns to their motherfucking head. Buck a devil, buck a decker, buck the devil whom. Get a nigga room. I forgot the name of the song, but it's a catchy tune.
Somebody will come up with it.
But they had a video where they was offing the bigots. I knew they wasn't gonna let stuff like that stay on TV, man. I wish I knew the name of that motherfucking song. Gorillas in the Mist is the album. Them motherfuckers be like, A to the K. Wait a minute, what's the name of that song? I forgot the name of that song. Somebody give me the name of that song. Buck That Devil.
Ooh, who found that?
Buck
Nice.
That Devil.
Heathen
This
flesh.
was a song on BET back in the day.
Wow.
I knew Caucasian people was gonna shut that shit down. Because it was giving people information that would make them think a certain way about
And
devil motherfuckers.
That's true.
I ain't seen that. I gotta see that.
You can't put a song out like that now.
That's true.
They stopped culture. They stopped motherfuckers from thinking.
Yeah.
Now you got Nas X. What's the other nigga name?
Yo, that's so real though. Back in this, bro. I know I'm not old, but I got an old soul. Music back in the days elevated your thought process in a positive direction. It was music that also had violence back in the days, but there was a lot more music that had you going somewhere in your head. Because if you listen to music, it can get repetitive, right? So therefore, you singing that song, you remember that song, and you saying positive things in your world. And you speaking positive things from your tongue. Therefore, coming out from the inside. Because if you saying it up here first, and then you repeat it. At least I would think most of us are. So if you singing a song that encourage you to live and do better with your life, and it's coming from the inside onto the outside, you putting it out in the world, you hearing that shit, you singing that shit. That shit did something to you. Now, what you think happening, the reason we all out here trying to GTA niggas. We all out here playing GTA in real life. Not all of us, but most of us, we playing GTA in real life. And you wonder, nigga, you singing it, you rapping it, you living it. Some of us are mature enough to hear a song and not want to go do that. But everybody don't get that luxury. Everybody don't get to hear NBA Youngboy and just hear NBA Youngboy and say that young dumbass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He living a life, little young dude. Okay, he really, come on. Some of y'all gonna hear NBA Youngboy and say, shit, I gotta be like that. I'm old enough, smart enough, like, man, boy, hey, shit, damn, that boy playing and living a dangerous life. Young dude going through it, man. He got all these kids. He got, damn, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he can be a great father, man. Damn, you know, he got to look over his shoulder. Damn, the companies are taking him dry. He just signed with Motown. He just left one company, went to another company. Like, damn, man, he going through it. He killing this. He gotta kill people. He gotta do this and that. Or could it be real? Could it be fake? But I don't know. But it's like these dudes have created characters, and then you got some people that look at that created character and say, "I want to be that." So many niggas idolize the trauma and the violence that they hear these rappers spit out through their lyrics. Some of these niggas want to actually really go live that. And that's one thing I heard what Hassan Campbell said. These young niggas are showing these old niggas how it really done. Think about it, y'all. These old rappers just rapping about that shit. They don't really live that shit. Y'all see, this what's so crazy. The Drake type of niggas, where Drake ain't never put in no work, but he'd have been close to his mans. And you know, he was living in Memphis and woo, and he tell all his homie stories through his rap. But see, in this new generation, nah, nigga, I ain't telling nobody else's story. I'm telling my story. And we got niggas that really live that life, 16, 17, and they come and rap about it. They get away with it. And they promote it. You feel me? So we got these old rappers, they just singing this shit. They don't really live that life no more. But these young niggas done heard this shit, right? But the young niggas didn't know that this shit was fake. The young niggas thought these old niggas were really out there doing what they say. When the old nigga, we just making songs. These young niggas didn't hear that though. That's what I'm saying though. So we got this culture, and everywhere you go, bro. You go to the football game, they playing this shit. It's in movies. It's in everything we do as a culture. I don't care what you say. We in the civilian world, it's moving like we military out this motherfucker. Motherfucker got guns that the military don't even got. Unless they in the higher up. I ain't talking about the arm and shit. The arm, you probably got a pistol, AR, SMG or some shit. Now, when you going up the ladder and shit, them niggas probably got some special effects type of guns and all that shit. But you got civilians, young niggas on the street, bro, with guns that you be like, nigga, what the fuck? I remember when that nigga Rondo #9 had a fucking Uzi. And they say he was out there in Chicago with a motherfucking Uzi. Not, if I'm saying this right, a rocket launcher. I think they call it rocket launcher Uzi. I know Uzi is an SMG too, but I don't know. Y'all correct me. They the nigga had a rocket launcher. Why would a nigga at that age, how do he get a rocket launcher? Shit crazy, bro.
Saucy sense?
A saucy nigga dancing in front of the people like bitches.
Did you see the girl that had?
I wish I could find that YouTuber that just got caught up. He said, look, when you tell black people the truth, you either white or not black enough. Facts. Can you find that of that dude that slept with that trans woman and he didn't know she was trans? And now the community trying to kill his character? We got some real live shit going on.
The abortion song, say I got murder on my mind.
They'll let a girl do it. They won't let me do it. I got songs like that all day.
Oh my Lord.
Like that. But she was like, I got murder on my mind.
Somebody say Public Enemy videos used to be deep. You goddamn right.
Oh my, yeah. A lot of videos used to be deep. A lot of that kind.
They don't let you say shit like that.
A lot of videos had meanings back in a lot of songs had meaning back in the days. But I mean, that's time gone.
KRS-One had a song on his Blueprint album. Guess what?
Hey, how many of y'all in the chat know who KRS-One is? How many of y'all know who that is? How many of y'all seen this dude before? And see, and I'm not saying this to disrespect nobody. But I'm mainly talking to the younger generation. When it comes to the younger generation, how many of y'all seen this dude? This nigga right here, bro.
You talking about Benzino? Benzino not on YouTube.
Who? Hell nah. You know who this dude is? You ever seen him before?
Who?
This dude right here. And bro, they shadow banned the fuck out of this nigga. They got this nigga the fuck up out of there. Because he was talking real shit. And he still is talking real shit. His videos live on to this day. Y'all gotta go check this dude out, bro. The younger generation, they probably know who the fuck this is. And I'm not saying it to bash you or to make you feel stupid. I'm saying it to say, could you go check him out?
KRS-One made an album called Blueprint. That new one was, I don't know what the fuck that was. I was like, did another nigga make a Blueprint album? God damn. How the fuck is you considered elite and you doing other niggas shit?
Did a lot of other niggas shit, didn't he?
KRS-One had an album called Blueprint. He had a song on
18?
there
Okay.
so deep talking about, this man.
He did the same cover, huh?
Hey man, this man KRS-One had a song on there. I forgot what it was called.
I'm saying his cover looked like that, didn't it?
Now, not the Benzino. You know,
Like
the Benzino
they
dude
talking
sleep
about
with homosexuals.
X-Clan and all these rappers that used to talk about something to educate the people.
He said, not as
Flat out,
supreme over
you're
than
not
everyone.
allowed to even say that stuff no more. If you say something like that, they'll be like, people, the average person, ooh.
Well, that's what happened with Arsenio Hall. He had too many of them on there talking about their songs and what stuff means.
Yes, it is, Abe.
And we look at Arsenio Hall in a certain way, but I'm here to tell you, man, Arsenio Hall, that motherfucker lost his show trying to help black people.
Bingo. 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 Motherfucker be talking shit about Arsenio Hall, bro. And like I said, chat, I know I'm 30, but I've been around paying attention to a lot of shit. Arsenio Hall get talked about because of the Eddie Murphy situation. Somehow him and Eddie was falling out. You know, motherfuckers held that accountable to him. Like niggas can't fall out. But Arsenio Hall, bro, had constantly had a show revolving around helping the black community. Boom, get his ass up out of there. Get his ass up out of there. Like what Corey said earlier, when it comes to anybody that trying to represent the black community, get the fuck up out of here, bro. Bro, Arsenio Hall was major. Major. And I'm only 30. Major.
Both times he had to show.
Word, that is true.
Trying to put black people on. Remember that. I'm telling you, if you really look and research it, Arsenio Hall lost his show both times putting black people on.
Facts.
Yeah. It's true.
It's almost like you can't be loud doing nothing.
When you say loud,
you can't be loud helping black people. Make that clear. You can be loud helping anybody in the world. Guess what? Rappers can donate to non-black people all day, every day. Let him donate to black people and see what happens. They gonna have an issue. Oh, you just helping black people and woo-doo this and woo-doo that. Let them do that. Let these celebrities come out just giving to black people. It's gonna be a fucking chaos. Gonna be fucking chaos.
What you mean, bro?
You can't be too. You can't if you gonna plan to do something.
It's called don't rock the boat. They just want you steady.
Yeah,
still.
but
see, this that bullshit. See, they don't want to say. See, that's what I'm saying. They don't want to say what they really mean. What they really trying to say is you can't be loud helping black people. But they know they have to walk a fine line because why? They see what's going on with Kanye West. Everybody see it. Everybody that's in the mainstream media know if you say the wrong fucking thing, you next.
You to come up there in your Lil Nas X outfit. They want to be able to pick our stars. And if they pick our stars,
bingo.
Do you really think we getting the stars?
Bingo. Bingo. That's why I fuck with Corey. Even though, like I said, a man ain't gonna agree with everything the next man say. Just like I ain't gonna agree with everything Kanye West do. But I don't give a fuck about no White Lives Matter shirt. I don't give a fuck about no MAGA hat. I don't give a fuck about none of the other shit. When the nigga saying shit that I need to listen to, nigga, I'm listening. I'm locked in. So, when niggas saying shit like this, we don't pick our stars. The algorithm pick our stars. Who are the hottest rapper and why are they the hottest rapper? That's the algorithm. Go make you a song talking about helping black people and see how far that bitch go. The algorithm ain't gonna accept that. If your song don't talk about violence and if it ain't catchy and it ain't munchy, all I keep hearing munchy, muncher, and munchy. Fuck cares about that? Who to care about that little stanky pussy girl talking about some munching on something? Megan Thee Stallion. Who to care about these hoes? Come on, make it make sense. The baby say he hit that shit the day before she got shot and the day after. What? Something like that. Who the fuck? Come on, bro. The baby said he waited to let it put the information out and say he hit the bitch. He hit the bitch. Tori was hitting her. The baby was hitting. Come on, bro.
Stars. Do you really think we getting the stars?
We're not getting the stars.
We getting those who will comply. Those
who love that song too?
On TV. If
shit
they
crazy,
are on TV all the time, that means they are willing to comply.
Bingo.
You guys ever watch the Zeitgeist?
Kanye West would not have been a billionaire if he didn't comply with rules that they set for him. But at the same time, are we gonna overlook the shit that Kanye West is saying right now?
Documentary. There's a good line in there that this guy says, right? He's trying to inform people.
It's water, everybody.
I found a little quote. Can I read it? It's in the documentary. Basically, they say, the last thing the power establishment wants is a conscious, informed public, capable of critical thinking. This is why a continually fraudulent zeitgeist is output via religion, mass media, and the educational system. It is in their interest to keep you in a naive, distracted bubble, and they're doing a damn good job of it.
So what Darlene said...
Who? I wonder who quote that is. Who quote she reading? That's why.
It's basically a sum up of what I wanted to talk about. Don't pile on Kanye because the media is. We as black people got people in our community, our family, we know ain't right. But the wicked people of the world grab our brothers and sisters we know ain't right and we hold them up. And they hold them up so people can't see it. We know our brother Kanye wasn't right when he married old girl. And you see, I'm speaking without all the
extras, right? I don't know. You've said it before.
Kanye West married a girl who had been passed around.
I can agree with that. But I got a question also. Did Kanye West marry Kim Kardashian because he actually loved her? Or did he marry her because they told him to? Ain't no way I'm marrying a motherfucker that done made sex videos, fucking on the industry. God damn. I don't understand that. Then they had kids, so it's like he didn't care for her. He had to do something. He got 2 kids with her? God damn, bro. That's some deep ass shit right there.
The game.
He was with the girl before then that had been passed around the game.
Yeah.
He might like to pass around chicks.
The Scribble.
The Scribble?
Yeah.
Who that? You don't got to say it if you don't want to say it.
Rose?
Yeah, Amber.
Yeah.
We do know that some of these relationships are manufactured, though. And I know they know that.
Amber Rose, half-breed. I know them half-breeds crazy.
I thought she was white.
She white?
I don't know. I don't know why I thought she was mixed too. I don't know.
She look half-breed.
I thought that movie. She gets.
You thought that was a white girl?
I thought she white adjacent.
White adjacent, I love it. I speak on stuff, man, because I got a platform people watch, man. It's my job to keep people informed, but I am one who will try to show you I don't have to shit on people to talk about what it really is. What it really is, our brother who ain't right was put in a position and he made it as a rapper, but he got rich selling shoes. Is that about right?
Is the Offset and Cardi B?
I got a lot of Yeezys. After I burnt some, I
Very
bought some.
talented guy. He did all that producing for. He's been on the grind for a long time.
No, I'm saying like what? Ain't nothing made more money than the shoes.
That's what I was gonna say. You mean what made him go over the top?
Right.
Like bam, major.
Do you think the brother?
Definitely the clothes.
What's the brother? 50 Cent. 50 Cent. What made him the most money?
TV shows.
No, with vitamin water first.
Vitamin water.
That's true. Yes, he did sell that.
Homie,
That's true.
We looking for a lick, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And they lick what they got. Hey, it's respectable. If they gave you that much money for the vitamin water, they knew how much money they was gonna make.
That's true. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to be too motherfucking preachy, but it's something else I got to bring up, because my livelihood has been mishandled by insincere people who work in entertainment. I want to talk about the touring business. Comedy tours are at an all-time state of fuckery. There's a tour called We Outside that is the most deceptive practice thing I've ever seen since I've been around as a motherfucker who tour as comedians, as a comedian. Is a tour called We Outside, where this man advertised a lot of A-list comics and didn't pay what he was supposed to pay to the A-list comics. So, instead of canceling the tour,
No.
he took advantage of the consumers. When you buy these tour dates, there is fine print that says acts may subject to change. Now, the average promoter don't want to burn his name up. So if some way he have to change an act, he try to replace the act with an A-list comic.
In other words, do the right thing. Do right by the consumer.
If Corey Holcomb can't make it, they might try to go book a Lavelle Crawford. Somebody that's an A-lister. Somebody who they know, the people will be like, oh, okay, you know,
right.
That's cool. No, this We Outside shit got a nigga, he done took your money if you don't know already. If you bought the tickets, ain't nothing you can do, because it says in fine print, acts may subject to change.
So did he put the show continue and it didn't have what? What happened?
You got some snacks?
This motherfucker doing these tours with C-level talent. He already got your money. He'll find one of the guys, he was advertising everybody. Me, Deion Cole, et cetera, et cetera. That motherfucker didn't give us our money. So we was like, peace. But this motherfucker was still advertising us for a while. I had to make sure, take my name off all that shit.
And photos too, right?
All that shit. I don't want to have nothing to do with We Outside. This motherfucker is still showing up in cities with motherfucking open mic niggas and giving people the show. This motherfucker is fucking up the touring game, because we in motherfucking Milwaukee this weekend, and there's so many people asking, are they really gonna be there?
Oh, that's so messed up. See, now people are all...
This is what a fuck nigga can do when you add them in the mix.
Wow. Is it one person or is it like a few?
It's one nigga. What? A fuck nigga who motherfucking, look who in charge of that tour, and you will see all you got to see. Because when that motherfucker come to your city, you gonna have one nigga out of all them niggas, and the one nigga to do it had to be thirsty. Why you do that shit, nigga? The one nigga, he was advertising that shit when I did my show in Chicago. When I was at the Chicago theater, there was a whole bunch of people. Ain't you gonna be here at the end of the month?
Oh
no,
my God.
I'm not gonna be at the end of the month.
He was already advertising for it there.
And I wasn't on that show anyway. But he showed everybody, like, all these people gonna be here. and then you pay for
We're
it.
talking
That's
about,
deceptive practice.
comedy stuff.
Even though the tickets say
This is podcast. I be watching this
the
podcast.
tickets say X is subject to change. That man ain't booked us for that shit and follow through with what he said he gonna do.
Right.
So then, when it's shut, didn't you go to the one in Houston, Marcus?
Mm-hmm.
They got a bitch on there doing my sister Just Niche jokes. I can't think of the whole name right now.
Still?
It's a bitch doing Just Niche is, in my opinion, one of the top female comics rising in the game. Just Niche, who come on our show. Just Niche is funny. I got female comics walk up to me, always say negative shit. You got Just Niche.
She's hilarious.
I'm like,
yeah,
she better than y'all.
She should be even larger than where she's at right now.
Just Niche is one of the
happen.
top female comics in the nation.
Absolutely.
It's gonna happen.
Dead ass.
Absolutely.
It's taking way too
What
long.
is that bitch name who be doing Just Niche jokes?
What? Still?
No, everybody know that bitch ain't shit. It's a new bitch.
What?
That old boy be having on them We Outside dates.
Oh, hell.
She from Chicago. What's the bitch name? It's gonna come to me. Cause see, Just Niche my people. So you know I'm gonna put the bitch out there. Hold
That's one Brown be on
I
some
know
real
what the
shit.
whole name. Kelly Kells.
How cool
Thank
money
you,
now?
Cool Money. Whoever this bitch Kelly Kells is, this is the type of motherfuckers that this nigga will hire. Motherfuckers who do other people bits.
And just by that one little clause, he can
The
do that.
consumer is getting an awful product. Hacks and busters.
Didn't they go on tour together?
What's good, gang?
Yeah, they went on
That's
tour
probably
together.
where she liked.
And I told
that's probably
Just
where she's
Niche, when all them bitches watch you, all them bitches gonna do your shit. It's all part of being good. When you're a comedian who's talented, all the buster motherfuckers watch you and then do their version of you. Put the busters out there.
I ain't heard this. This is my first time hearing something
Yeah,
like this.
nigga.
She always been good people to me too.
Who?
Kelly Kelly, she always been good people to me.
Oh,
yeah? Yeah.
I don't know who the bitch is. I saw a picture of the bitch, but I'm just saying, if you do my people shit, I got a show right here. I'm putting you out there. I'm putting you out there. So don't call me with that bullshit, because we got proof.
Someone says she's
What's
not
good?
from
What's good,
Chicago, she's
Texas?
from Milwaukee.
Wherever the bitch from. Stop doing Just Niche jokes. All you bitches, B. Simone, all you bitches who work with motherfucking Just Niche, stop stealing Just Niche material, inferior bitches.
Inferior bitches.
Just Niche is a victim of all these bitches she work with. They watch her, and you know because she on the road with me, them motherfucking hoes be, what, you and Just Niche fuck. Y'all motherfuckers, if we was so, stop doing the jokes, bitch.
It's like
Jealous
they-
bitches.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, jealous.
I mean, when I was on the road with the other female comic, some female
Let's get it,
comic
Drew.
walked up to me, did you buy her that truck? The little buck teeth bitch. I saw her on the plane. I ain't gonna even say her name. But anyway, all that hating and shit, shut the fuck up talking to me. When you see me, don't even speak to me. Because you know I'm a motherfucker put you on blast. Hoe ass, hoes. Damn, I ain't never heard that one.
I know.
I heard a hoe ass nigga.
That's a hoe to the ultimate. Hoe ass hoes.
Hoe ass hoe.
Oh my lord.
Y'all motherfuckers fucked up the game. All these promoters who book inferior talent fucked up the game. Now here it is. My nigga who doing this show in Milwaukee, this man is really, we gonna be there. Well, I can't say we. I'ma be there. I'm hosting the show.
Oh, that
I'ma
show.
be
No, because they
funny
people
than a
were nervous.
motherfucker.
People were nervous and asking because of that other guy.
No, I'm talking about. He's talking about the
This
show.
the show with the nigga who came in my green room. Quake, don't come in my green room. Don't come in there talking to me, acting like we friends. Let's just be professionals. You do the show and try to be funny, nigga, with the set you did last week. Yeah, this show. The real nigga JJ gonna be there. JJ a real nigga.
Good.
Anybody who
Tell
say
me.
something about JJ, see that man with the tie on?
That's a country nigga. That's why.
If you say something about JJ, you a hater ass nigga. That's a good nigga. You can't find nothing to say about JJ.
Cause that's a country nigga, man. We just built like that, man. Good
Man,
niggas.
shut your wet ass ass up.
Good niggas,
It's
man.
some fuck niggas from the country. Earthquake from the country.
DC.
Well, he was in Atlanta a long time.
Oh my God.
That's true,
Do
Drew.
you realize you just turned me on to something?
What?
Nigga, I'm gonna say this shit and I don't give a fuck because I love my niggas out there in motherfucking DC and Atlanta. I love my real niggas. But DC and Atlanta is the gayest black cities in America.
Damn.
So wow. Nigga. Digging the ass shit going on in them two cities. I'm sorry, all my real niggas from Atlanta and motherfucking DC. I love you, nigga. Y'all know I love you. But it's digging the booty shit going on in them two cities. DC and Atlanta in that order. Everybody think Atlanta the gay capital. Go to DC, nigga.
Damn, is that true, DC? We got some DC people in here.
Sells more KY jelly than any state in America.
Woo. Bob Taylor said this is facts.
Oh my God.
He ain't lying.
Nigga.
Oh my God.
So don't be talking that country shit, nigga.
They ain't got nothing to do with us, though.
I guarantee the show gonna be funny. I'm looking at that lineup. I know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Where is it?
It's in Milwaukee, goddammit. The Laugh-a-thon.
Okay.
You say you from Memphis?
Miller High Life Theater. 500 West Kilbourne Avenue,
That's facts,
Milwaukee,
Drew.
Wisconsin, Friday
They
night.
will be there, so don't hesitate.
I'm finna tear that motherfucker up. Milwaukee ain't seen me in so long.
Who is that? I don't know. I ain't never heard
Who is
of that.
who?
Sonya D. I ain't never heard
That's
of
Sonya D.
I ain't never heard
Girl from Chicago.
Okay.
She just as old as me. She been out here with me.
She just old as me.
Phil said, yeah, long
She
time.
think I don't like her. Sonya D, I ain't got nothing against you, goddammit. It's just you do fuck shit. So I gotta give you space. Let me tell you something. If you a fuck nigga, I'm getting the fuck away from you. So don't be acting like something wrong with me. Whenever you get away from fuck niggas, they act like something wrong with you for getting away from them. Every fuck nigga I shook, swear up and down I did something to him. Dope fiends, little foot niggas, all them niggas
Oh my
will tell
God.
you Corey did something to him. I ain't did a motherfucking thing but be Corey. Same reason you was around me, laughing and yucking with me. It's the reason you get the fuck away from me. If you ain't no 100 nigga, you're not gonna like me.
All right, so chat. This is Corey Holcomb 5150 show. I be watching this shit every Tuesday. He got a show, man. Just be talking about life and shit, like, you know, what's going on. So I'm gonna come back to that because that's just my personal show. I be watching and I just wanted to, you know, I was just chopping it up, let y'all watch it with me. But shit, you know, they talking about shit that y'all probably ain't gonna know about because if you don't watch the show, so it's, you know, you probably gonna understand what he talking about right now. So I figure like it's probably wasting y'all time. So we'll get into the rest of the show. So right here, we got a single woman with kids thinks she too good for guys like you. So I got all kind of shit, you know, I just be reacting to different type of shit that I'm very aware about things that's going on outside of 2K. You know what I'm saying? There's a issue right now with the I don't know if y'all heard it called passport bros and, you know, dudes dealing with women and shit like that. I'm very diverse when it comes to females. So, you know, I be seeing this crazy shit going on YouTube. So we're going to check this out right here. See what it. So she a single mother dating in 2022 be like. So let's check this out.
Who wants to date me? I want to date you. I find you really attractive and I think that we should go out. Go away.
I don't know, man. It kind of seems like they act like children, bro.
Yo, you know what I find interesting, bro? Hey, type 1 if you dating right now. Type 1 if you dating. I got a question. Type 1 if you dating. If you single but you out there dating and you been on dates. Okay, Lou. Do females in today's world have any personality? If you know what personality means. Anthony, when y'all dating, are females just boring? Bro, I don't know what's going on, bro. I talked to one of my G's the other day, man. He like, bro, this shit, nigga. They just sitting there looking in your face, bro. You talking, they talking. It's nothing. Like, I don't know. It could be the dude, it could be the girl. Like, I don't know. Maybe y'all don't got no chemistry, but I just see a lot of. I be seeing niggas out, man. It just be like, bro, why you need to come out with this female, bro? Like, look at her. She got no personality. He said social media kill personality. Bro, I be seeing it, bro. And like I said, I be talking to my homies. They be like, man, nigga, I don't know, bro. It's like, I don't know what it is. 2 out of 10. Conversation game. Shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy, dog.
It's like your kids come and knock on your door, daddy, mommy, I'm home.
He said, glad he married.
Exactly. And there
Exactly.
is food in the refrigerator. It's just not the junk food that they want. And it's kind of like the same thing. They got tons of dudes in their DM, but it's just not the junk food that they want. You get what I'm saying? All of the healthy options, the vegetables, the
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hit a lot of single mothers in my days. I ain't gonna lie. Single mothers be giving up that pussy quick. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Cause I mean, I got the pussy from non-single mothers too quick. But I ain't gonna lie. Them single mothers, bruh. Shit. You get that pussy down there first date. Bruh. Let me tell y'all why this why, bruh. You ever fucked a single mother while her son was right there? And she kept trying to do it? Y'all ever did that before, bro? You fucking this girl, bro. Her son laying down in the bed. He wake up, look at you, you look at him, and you ask the dude, like, man, I'm gonna stop. I think I need to stop. And she still, like, egging you on to keep going. It's some cold ass shit going on. He said, look at that, bro. She wanted to, but I wasn't with it. It's some, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. But my dudes out here that got kids, bro, if you ain't got your woman at home with, like, and she raising your kids and, bro, your son or your daughter right now at home with your baby mama getting, watching your baby mama getting fucked, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was so uncomfortable, bro. Like, I was doing my thing, but then I looked over and the baby looking at me. I'm like, bro, this ain't right. You know, I'm about to stop. She like, come on. He ain't paying us no attention. I'm like, the nigga looking at me. How the fuck he ain't paying us no attention? He looking at me. I mean, yo, lazy. I mean, I'm just saying, though. I mean, I still did it, but I stopped. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I stopped. I'm gonna tell you why I stopped. Cause I had hit that pre-com. So I had already hit that pre-com. And then it was perfect time. That nigga woke up. He saved me. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I would have kept going. I'm gonna be honest. But the nigga saved me. I had hit that pre-com. And when I hit that pre-com, you know, so I was like, yes. Then I hit that. Man, I can't do it. I can't do it, man. It bothered me. It bothered me right now. So I got up, nigga went down. Then that nigga went back to sleep. Yeah, you know. You feel me? But yo, man, gonna lie though, it's just some, I ain't gonna lie though, bro. That shit kind of fucked up though, man. Like, but niggas ain't gonna. Females, y'all gotta stop letting niggas fuck, man, while the kids in the house, bro. Like, I'm glad I don't live that life no more, bro. That's some, not, bro. I see why I got number girls in my life. I'm glad I don't live that life, bro. And that was some bad shit, dog. What if that dude, what if X shit happening, come over there, he tell one of the kids, or what if it's a woman that ain't single and you going over there fucking her, and then the dude coming up and he see his baby right there, nigga probably, oh, that's in front of my baby. Man, niggas knocking me down, bro. I ain't gonna lie, them single moms be ready, dog.
You know what I mean? That's what's coming at them, but they want the ice cream. And that's an analogy. That's AKA me saying they want the dudes with the swag, the bad boys, the thugs, gangsters, scammers, you know it.
I'm sorry, but I can't talk to my ex because we start off laughing and then we just start doing too much. Niggas be like, that one day you didn't call me. Was you cheating on me? Niggas also be like, yes. I thought you was at your mammy house, nigga. But you said...
Say, bro, like, listen, the fact that she's still talking to her ex is a red flag for the simple fact, if that's an ex, that's supposed to be somebody you put separation between, right? Y'all ain't need to be buddy, all friends and stuff like that.
Bro, I ain't going for none of that shit. I tell my girl now, bro, I don't, listen, chat. Dudes have more control over situations dealing with exes and shit like that than I feel like female do. That's my opinion. My girl ain't talking to no ex, bro. I ain't trying to hear none of that. If you feel like you need to talk to your ex, it better be on some sneaky shit. Cause if I find out, which, see me, I don't search for shit. Now, when I used to do my rotation and shit, I search. Like, I used to check my girls once a month. Because that's the life I was living. I had a 3-girl rotation, and once a month, I would check them. I would check all of them. And I would do it randomly each month. Once a month, I check them. But when I in a relationship, I ain't got nothing. I ain't checking. Now, my girl, she check my shit. You know what I'm saying? When I be falling asleep. I'm going to tell y'all what my girl do, man. I be falling asleep on YouTube. And that YouTube, I ain't gonna lie. YouTube cold, bro. He said, dude willing to play a side role, girl catch feelings sooner. He said later, he said, which fucks up. In my experience, I can handle dealing with a woman that I'm not fucking with. Like, let's say your ex. I can handle that. Females are easy to be manipulated. So that's why I would say, as a man versus a woman, when it comes to dealing with your ex, I feel like if I wanted to, I could manipulate a girl that is my ex to fuck off at some point. You feel me? But I feel like the dude that really don't want to fuck his ex, he can handle it. Ah, bitch, I ain't fucking you. But a girl, I feel like, whether she want to fuck or not, bro, you get the saying the right thing on the right day, I feel like it'll happen. I feel like the most faithful woman can slip up if you catch her on the right time. The right day, the right time. I feel like she'll slip up. The most faithful woman in the world, I feel like at the right time, right day, she'll slip up. Because women live in a different type of world than we as men. If you know you not fucking, see, I don't know, maybe I'm different. I ain't never had sex with none of my baby mothers after we split up. I don't know, maybe I'm just different. Cause I control it. I don't want to fuck y'all. I ain't never had, I got 3 baby mothers. Every time my first baby mother, we broke up, never had sex with her again. Me and her done did baby events. We done hung out. We done did multiple events with the baby. Never had sex. My second baby mother. Never had sex with her. Never wanted to, never thought about it. None. I don't know, maybe because He said, my baby mother married and I know I can hit it whenever. See, that's what I'm saying. But do you want to? That's what I'm saying. Like, a dude, we have that power to manipulate the situation. A female can't manipulate me to fuck. Do that make sense? I can manipulate a woman to fuck, but she can't manipulate me to fuck. And it ain't even really me manipulating her to fuck. It's just that I know I can get the pussy if I come in with the right game. I mean, like, the right game at the right time, the right day, I can fuck. But I don't care. It ain't no right time, right day for her to trick me out of no dick. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm different on it.
Making space so you can heal.
Exactly. That's just why I wouldn't fuck my baby mothers. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Me, personally.
Guy not bring that emotional baggage to the new relationship, but nah, you want to keep this guy lingering because, let's keep it real, you feel like that's the one that gotta wait. Because, bro, if you really out here and you broke up with a girl, most of the time she really don't want nothing to do with you unless you still got some type of stronghold on her.
You tend to see that a lot with single mothers. Yeah. Where they've had to, they've had to do everything on their own. Work 2 and 3 jobs. Right. Mm-hmm. Girl, I know. Struggle. Hello. So, like, once you, quote unquote, get it out the mud, it's hard to be like, oh, well, I don't have to do that for you. I can do this for myself. Yeah. Right. I know.
That's true. That's true. I have that with some single mothers. They feel like they don't need no nigga for nothing. And bro, can I just tell all women's, bro? If a dude feel like he not needed and he not important, he not gonna connect with you. Niggas can lie, say what they want to say. I know the truth. I've been in the game for a long time. If a dude don't feel like he's needed, he not gonna be there mentally. He'll fuck you, but his heart, you can never have it. Tell you one if you agree with me as a man. If you with a woman and you feel like she all this hero type of woman, she don't need you for nothing, your heart ain't gonna, bro, I'm useless. I feel like I'm a useless man. I want my woman to need me. I'm just being honest. As a man, not as a nigga that just be around. I want my woman to feel like I'm the nigga that take out the trash. And she, in her mind, she can't take it out. I don't know. Maybe that's, I don't know. I just know most men, if we don't need it, we ain't gonna, no, we can't. I can't give you my heart. You can get all the dick you want. But at some day, in one of these days, I'm gonna say, yeah, I don't think this working out. And you're gonna be like, what's wrong? What's it? Nah, you too, like, you think you can do everything on your own. You don't wanna, you don't wanna let me be a man. Being a man for most of us, we wanna be able to, if we got an outside child, I gotta be able to tell that kid, and I ain't looking at you to discipline that kid. I dealt with a stuff when I was dealing with single mothers. I used to feel uncomfortable to discipline the kid because the kid would run to the mama. I was married for 4 days, right? And man, the kid loved me. But when she get in trouble, she'll run to her mama, and then her mama would try to. I felt like I want a man. Like, hold on, bro. Did I just discipline her? And then because you her mother, you gonna give her a pass on this? And I just slowly, that shit was like, Nah, bitch. I ain't fucking with you. And I will always stay gone. So I was married, but I always used to go to California. And I went to I kept going back and forth to California. And then we end up, I ain't, our relationship, it didn't work out because I couldn't be a man. I didn't feel like I was needed because she been living this single mother lifestyle for so long that when I tried to come be a man and do my man shit, it's just like, I've been living in life so long, nigga, I don't really need you. She ain't say that, but that's your actions though. You know what I'm saying? Your actions made me feel like I wasn't needed.
Plenty of older women that because they built themselves up, got all this money, which is fine, it's amazing, but they can't let that.
It's risky, but there are some good single mothers out here. Like I said, I don't believe in all this. These YouTube niggas be weird. They don't know how to deal with women, so single mothers are bad. There are some good single mothers out there. This is what I want dudes to understand. Because a lot of dudes be bashing single mothers. How do a woman become a single mother? Either one or two. One, the dude and her did not get along. He left. Two, she ran him off. It's very rare that a dude gonna quit his relationship. Even if he get caught cheating, he probably still want his relationship. I think men's gotta understand that in order for a woman to become a single mother, at some point you checked out of the relationship. Some dude check out the relationship, the pussy done got old, the head done got old. I've been with her 10 years. I don't want it no more. Niggas want some. I really don't think we understand in the world. Like sometimes niggas just want new pussy. Let me tell y'all some real shit. Y'all might not believe this. Let me say some real shit. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't done this in this relationship. But I'm giving you some real shit. But dudes that feel like they tired of their girl, just go get some pussy. And then you'll come back 6 months later and get some pussy. Come back another 6 months later. Do that. Did I just make sense what I just said? If you feel like you love your girl, but you tired of it, just go fuck some. Just go fuck a different girl. I think women need to understand that. Now, it might not be fucking. It may be just go out with a different girl. Sometimes you need to go. Listen, I know this shit probably ain't normal to say, but it works. When you go out in the world, see, this is how I get fulfilled with my relationship. I'm tired of my lady. Like, I love my girl, but I get tired of it. It's real shit. I don't sugarcoat it. I get tired of my girl. She be talking shit about shit that, like, I don't know, sometimes she just be talking. I don't want to hear that shit. I go out and get fresh air. Probably every 2 months, I go out. And I go out rapidly. I'm tired of my girl. Do that means I don't want to be in a relationship with my girl no more? No. I don't want no other bitch. Long term, I don't want no other relationship. But if I'm tired of my girl, I'm going to go get fresh air. I think it's mandatory for all dudes to go get fresh air. What you doing? Now, do your girl agree with that? Probably not. But see, I think that's better than staying in a spot where you love the person, but you tired of them at the moment and you need some fresh air. Then it split up and lose your family. And I think in today's world, a lot of people just can't handle that. Dudes be loving they not doing something. You know, let's just say they cheat. Then the woman be like, oh, we gotta get a divorce. What you get a divorce for? You know, now, could the man handle if the woman do it to him? I don't know. Me, I don't think I can handle that. I don't think I can handle my lady say, I'm finna go out and get some dick. That gonna make me refresh in my relationship. I don't know. But I know for me, when I'm tired of my girl, I go get some fresh air. But I'm telling you, bro, I know for a lot of y'all, bro, if you been with your woman for a long time, man, I ain't saying go cheat, but I'm saying, bro, go out without her, get some fresh air, and enjoy yourself and get it out your system because, bro, it come and goes for every man. Now, men might not admit to this. My girl standing right there. Do I say anything to disrespect her? No. Disrespect her? No. That's what her mind think. See, in her mind, she feel like, oh man, I'm disrespecting her. See, my girl probably ain't strong enough to tell me how she really feel about when she needs some fresh air or when they go on the girl trip. See, everybody ain't gonna be strong enough to take it. But see, people would rather you lie to them and to pretend like you happy every day than to tell you the truth. Man, hey, I'm not happy. I need to go get some fresh air. Now, do that means, you know, like I said, in my past, I learned to not get the sex with it. Like I said, you know, you could try it out. And I'm telling you, I'm not, now nigga, don't go out there and get hooked. You go out there and goddamn have sex, somebody get hooked. I would say try to go out and get some fresh air without your lady. And it'll rejuvenate you, bro. Especially if you're in a committed relationship. How many of y'all really want to be with one woman the rest of your life? Like, be honest. You pretend and you force yourself to be with one woman. Do you really, 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 really deep down inside want to be with one woman the rest of your life? Most of us live that lifestyle because that's what we've been brought up to do. But in reality, you ain't want to be with one woman the rest of your life. But see, motherfuckers scared to say that. Cause like my girl just, you know, she was sitting here when I'm saying what I'm saying. She think it's me being disrespectful, but it's me being honest. See, I could be disrespectful and cheat behind my lady back, or I can say, man, I want to go get some pussy, but I love you. You think my lady would accept me saying that? No. Because she'll feel like, oh, you cheat on me. You don't love me. I ain't never said I don't love you. But I said I'm finna go out tonight. I go out. I like seeing other dudes have fun, macking on ladies, enjoying themselves. I used to go out and have sex in my past relationship because that would rejuvenate me for my lady. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I go out and have sex in the world, you know, with a lady that, you know, probably built some, you know, some shit, communication. I want to fuck, one night stand. And that would, okay, I love my girl. Or not love my girl because I ain't went in love with them, but okay, I got a good girl. And like I said, I've had a lot of good women in my life. You know, I've been fortunate. So you get what I'm saying? Because I don't know, maybe I ain't making sense. But I think maybe I ain't making sense because what I'm saying is not normal. Because we don't admit this. Dudes force themselves to live a life that we know if the girl we was with would be okay for us to go get some pussy once a year and still be with us and committed to us. Bro, let me tell you this. Well, if you got pussy once a year on your wife, on your girlfriend, and nobody knew, man, how many people would do it? How many people would go fuck somebody once a year, once every 6 months? Would your wife do it? Would your girlfriend do it? Come on. But I understand it's not normal. So me, I learned to control having sex with, I go out every 3 months, every 4 months. I go out. That's my way of getting out the house, getting me some fresh air, enjoying myself, and rejuvenate myself to loving my girls. And this is what I try to tell my girl. When I go out, this is real shit. When I go out, I appreciate my lady so much more. Can she understand what I'm saying? No. Because why? She feel disrespected. And she don't know my mind. She can only hear what I tell her. I go out, and when I go out, I see girls that are grimy, nasty, disgusting. And what I do, man, I got a good girl at home. I come home early. Sometimes I might not come home early, but I still know I'm happy with my lady. But women live this life of, oh, if you do that, you wrong. And they've been raised up to think that it's just got to be me and you. But deep down inside, ain't no nigga deep down inside saying it gonna be you forever. I would guarantee that every faithful man in here have cheated in some way before. And I would guarantee that every woman have cheated in some way before. When I go out, and thank you, it's like a reminder. When this is my way of cheating is I go out and I see what's going on and I appreciate my lady. Do I go out because I don't love my lady or I don't want to be with my family? I love my family. I want my family. But I'm not finna sit here if I'm unhappy. Because, see, it could be internal. I could be internal unhappy. And then when I go out there, I'll be like, nigga, you ain't even got no reason to not be happy. You got a good family. Sometimes that's reassured that I got a good thing going with my family. But like I said, some women been raised up. No, 95% of the women are raised up on this monogamy. It's me and you to the end. It's me and you to the end. But guess what? I say this. I'm not here to disrespect my lady. I look at other women. Will she appreciate me saying that? Probably hurt her feeling. But am I lying? No. Do my lady look at other men? Yes. Guess what she gonna tell me? No, I don't. Because in her mind, she thinks she disrespecting me or hurting me. But we know the truth. Do my lady done caught me texting other girls. Have I met those women? No. Guess what? I guarantee you if I go through my lady phone right now, she texting other niggas. But do I go search for that? No, because I live in the real world. I live in the real world. I know my lady talk to niggas. But guess what? She don't show me no signs that she talk to niggas. But see, the difference between me and my lady can't handle what she do. So she go through my phone because she know that, okay, yeah, I know he might not be doing that, but I know it's something. Because I know it's reality. I'll be honest. Yeah, I got caught texting other women, but I ain't meet them. I ain't hang out with them. Guess what? My lady don't have to worry about getting caught because she with a man that is different from most men. I know that every woman have somebody to boost her ego because I can't do it 24/7. He said my wife trying to see it. Bro, we all look at other people. don't get in a relationship without the woman I'm dealing with knowing that I look at other women, but I don't want them. Because I'm happy with my monogamous American relationship. I love my kids. I want to be in the house and raise my kids. I love my girl. I got a great woman, y'all. I got a great girlfriend. She's smart, beautiful, sexy, fat ass, suck dick good, cook good, raise the kids, great mother, great stepmother. She respects me. She follow my lead. She's submissive. I got a great woman. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I still live in a reality world. Now you mad? See? He trying to get by. Is you back on the clock? See, but like I said, everybody ain't gonna see. So what I'm saying is disrespectful. See, but see, that's where in reality, see, my lady, she probably upset because what I'm saying, you know, but it's true. But like I said, in the world we live in, we will find things that are said like this at disrespect. But it's reality. People just choose to say, well, it best not say that, because if you say that, then you exposing yourself. But I mean, I live in reality. I know my lady. I know my lady takes other dudes. Don't. She said she don't. But we've been together for 2 years. And in 2 years, you ain't take no other dude. But see, I don't believe that. And I don't gotta believe that. Because I live in the real world. Me and my lady been together 2 years. And if you think I ain't gonna believe that, ain't no nigga to text my girl talking about good morning. Shit. Hey, the next nigga can believe that. But guess what? I don't get mad. I just know I better not see it. See, that's the world I live in. See, I ain't gonna go looking through her phone, but I know if she stopped doing the things that make me happy, that's when I'm gonna say, so somebody else might got you feeling some type of way to where you don't want to take care of me how you usually take care of me.
It won't make you seem as if I'm communicating with somebody. It could be your actions.
Well, it could be. Okay, so. But that's not what I said, though.
But that's what I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, okay. But I would say...
That's what you would say.
Yeah, I would say, you know, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and you not doing the thing that you used to do, you know, you not cooking, you ain't sucking my dick no more, we ain't fucking no more, we ain't hanging out. Well, somebody, along with my action, got you feeling some type of way. That's when I'm trying to check my lady. Other than that, you do what you do, but don't get caught. That's the life I live by. Because I know it's reality. I know out of 2 years, somebody done seen that ass at the store and want to grab it. Why would I get a woman that think nobody ain't looking at that thing and I'm looking at it? When I go out to the store, I know I see dude looking at my girl. I be looking at her with him. My girl got a nice body, fat booty, you know. And I say that respectfully, not to, you know, diminish my lady to y'all. But I'm saying, if I know my lady look good to me, why am I looking at other niggas like, man, what you looking at? No, nigga, go ahead and look. Because get what? I look at his lady and I tell my lady. When we first started talking, then I said, okay, you know, I be looking at people. Well, I mean, don't know. So, you remember that, right? But you don't like that, do it? Because it's honesty. I ain't gonna pretend like I ain't look at that lady that walked by. But see, females feel like because, oh, you must think she look better than me, you must want her. No, but women don't understand how dudes operate. We can watch women's all day. But do we want to leave our family for that? No. But see, in the world, it's about feelings. He said, you know what you want to eat. There's nothing wrong with looking at the menu. But see, in the world we live in, it's politically correct to not say these things. Right? Huh? What you laughing at them? It's politically correct to not be saying, yeah, I looked at that woman. Or when your lady look at you, you supposed to, whoo, I ain't see that. Nah, I ain't doing that. But I understand public disrespect too. I'm not a dude that would public disrespect my lady and be like, hey, how you doing? No. But I'm not, at the same time, if I see a beautiful woman walk by, do that mean I'm looking at every beautiful woman?
You had a full conversation with that lady that time at Bahama Breeze.
See, look, me talking to a lady with my lady.
I wasn't there.
What lady?
You remember when I was in the car charging my phone, and you out there having a full conversation with this woman, asking her favorite drink. Why is that your business?
Oh, see, look. So, hold on, explain it to me again. I forgot.
You was out there talking to this woman that looked like she was around our age.
Okay.
Asking her what she like to do in Jacksonville or what kind of drink
Because I was new here, right?
But why is that your business to ask her what kind of drink she like?
That's conversation.
That's not conversation. It's not. You shouldn't have had conversation.
It's nothing wrong with me. See, that's what you assume. You assume a nigga gotta be in own conversation with only his woman. Let me ask you this.
If I'm out there talking to a dude and I'm like, oh, so what's your favorite drink? You won't like that.
How does that bother me?
Why is you concerned about his favorite drink? I mean, her favorite drink.
Nah, no. You said if you was doing it. You said if you were doing it. How would that bother me that you having a conversation? But see, that's what you choose to.
Because that's respectful.
Nah, see, let me ask y'all this. So, chat, if you outside, first of all, let me ask y'all this. It's the only conversation a man should have is with his woman.
Yeah, about certain things. You
see, that's silly. That's silly.
Her favorite drink.
That's silly.
That's the conflict of interest. Like, why you want to know her favorite drink? You finna go buy her drink?
No, we having a conversation, and I'm asking about the drinks that are in his place.
You, and you not communicating with me. You socially.
Well, no, in that situation, me and you not on good terms, so it could.
We had no issue to nothing.
Well, then,
I'm taking you out for your birthday, and you sit here communicating with somebody else.
Well, ain't that wrong with having a conversation? But see, this is what I'm trying to explain. He said my wife, but see, that's how, if you in with a woman and that's how she think, okay. But guess what? As a man, conversation don't mean fucking. Conversation is not disrespectful to me. But see, if you let me explain. This is low hood thought process. Let me explain how I mean this. When you are a businessman and you trying to live your life as a business and you want to blossom in the world, your woman got to know how to talk to men. And see, this the first lady that I've been with that don't want to talk to strangers. Because she didn't meet me in my business phase. But all my women that I deal with, they know their job is to talk to men because they are part of selling my business just as well as I am. And I have to have a woman that is able to communicate with others. So my lady is antisocial. She don't understand in my world that she have to talk to other men. And I have to talk to other women. It's called building. And it don't mean that I'm trying to fuck these women or a nigga trying to fuck my woman. But as a man that carry himself as a businessman, my lady has to be like, and not necessarily, but I'm showing you how you play the game. Your woman has to be social. How you gonna have a woman how you gonna be talking about we handling business, networking, and you invite your lady out, right? And you got her looking real good. Other men's gonna be trying to chirp with her. Your woman's supposed to know who, hey, this is my husband, this is my man. But guess what? If my lady don't want to talk to the president, I'm be like, bitch, well, I gotta find me a new lady. I gotta find me a new lady. Because my lady is just turned down a conversation with the president. And guess what? Niggas do judge you by your woman. And I'm not saying my lady got to be a people person everywhere we go. But when we out in public, now, like I said, in that setting, she, you know, I could have been in the wrong in that setting. But I'm telling you, my lady is not a people person. She don't really want to talk to strangers. No way. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing wrong with having conversation. Me and my lady can go out and I could be speaking to a person next to us. I'm not disrespecting you because I'm speaking. I'm being friendly. I'm being open. I'm being you know, open to conversation, open to business. But like I said, everybody different though. Everybody different. So in my lady eyes, conversating with strangers is disrespectful. In my eyes, it's business. So I do it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I know everybody's different though. I'm about networking. And I can't network with a woman that don't want to have conversation with strangers. Or she feel like, if my lady ain't never did this, but if my lady wants to say, what you talking to her for? Oh, that's be my last time with her. Now, you can get mad that I'm talking to a stranger, but if you was to act on it, like, what? Bitch. I'm a man. I'm a man that want to be a businessman. I'm a man that trying to grow in life. And you up here carrying yourself like that? Oh, this our last time going out together. This our last time, you know, I can't build nothing with a woman that don't want to get out there and it's only disrespectful if you have done BS in the past. Yeah, and like I said, that's why I said in my lady eyes, she probably feel like, cause you know, I probably like, oh, I'm a dog or something, that I'm gonna be trying to fuck these ladies. But when you build that understanding, like it's networking. It's networking. But like I said, some people different though. He said, I had to show my wife that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He said cordial is the word. Yeah, cordial. Facts. But yeah, man, so, you know, that just, like I said, man, I'm just giving y'all my thought process about some of this stuff. You know, I think, man, when you can be honest with your partner, you can build better. Now, do I tell my lady everything? No, but I would like to. But I know she not strong enough to handle certain things. Like I said, you see, my lady didn't like the fact that I was talking to a stranger and making what you call small conversation. Asking about drinks that we at this restaurant. Everything you can't talk to your woman about. But, you know, you know, like I said, this conversation, maybe me and her will be able to get an understanding on future conversations, you feel me? But then if we don't, you know, see, one thing about me, chat, and I say this, because like I said, my lady think I be being disrespectful when I say this, but it's just speaking the truth. I love my lady. I want my lady. But if my lady leave me today, okay. Because if I didn't do nothing where I feel like she should have left me, because guess what you gonna do, chat? If somebody leave you when you did something wrong, what you gonna do? Baby, please don't do it. Please don't do it, baby. Come on, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna do that no more. But if I didn't do nothing, guess what? Bye. Bye. And that's one thing, you know, like I said, my lady feel like me saying that is being mean and exposing, like I'm disrespectful. I'm not being disrespectful. But if my lady choose to leave me because of my views on things that I know I didn't do anything, I didn't cheat on her, or because I said, yeah, I get tired of my lady sometimes, so I go out. Oh, okay, you want to leave me because of that? Well, bye. But that's not me being disrespectful. That's just me being truthful. And if my lady go out, you know, I don't have an issue, but she don't go nowhere. you know, but maybe now she's starting to get her groove back. Maybe she'll go out and get some fresh air. But like I said, chat, me and my lady been together 2 years. My lady says she ain't talked to nobody in 2 years. I'm telling you, that's a lie. I call it bullshit. We've been together 2 years. I'm sure a nigga gonna text my lady good morning. Now, will I find that out? I ain't looking for that. But if my lady get caught, then she done. You feel me? If my lady get caught fucking off on me behind my back, then me and her don't have nothing. But I know for a fact it's a nigga that hit her some good morning out of 2 years. Come on, bro.
Go like they can't leave that where they make it.
But yeah, let's get back to this video.
Anytime their man does something, oh well, you don't have to be here. This is my house. I did this. And I did that.
Hey, and that's exactly them single mothers be hitting you, bro. Chat. The worst thing you could do. Chat, y'all hear me? For all my younger dudes, my older guys, y'all tell me if y'all agree. I know some of my guys in the chat are married. The worst thing you can do, and I had to learn this twice to never do it again, is move in with a woman. That's top 5 things you don't do as a man. You don't move in with her. If anything, y'all get a place together. You make sure your name on that shit, or she move in with you. Don't ever move in with a woman. She'll kick your motherfucking ass out. Don't care if you ain't from that state. The minute you done did something that ain't right in that relationship and you fucked up, nigga don't care about your mama dying, your dad is sick, you got to go. They gonna call the police. I learned that don't ever, for my young dudes, don't ever move in with a woman. Don't ever do that shit. I done did it. When we young, we do that shit. We be thinking we gonna live with our girlfriend. we be like, man, I'm finna move in with my girl. Luckily, I got a good woman. You know what I'm saying? I end up moving to her state. But we end up getting a place together to where I can have my name on some shit, because I ain't never moving in with no woman. And I'm going to tell my daughters. I'm going to tell their boyfriend. If don't move in with her, bro. I don't care how good she treat you. I don't care how good you think the relationship is. Don't ever move in with a woman. When she get mad, your clothes going outside, all that shit. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Even if you have your own shit, do not let your girl build a relationship with the complex manager. If you're living in an apartment, he said, I did, but I got a good woman. He said, but I have listen, I want to see that playing shit. Let me say this. If you do move in with a woman, make sure you have enough money to get you a hotel or an Airbnb, or go find you a cheap apartment at any time. Don't move in and thinking that you don't need no plan. If you're going to move in with a woman, you know, make sure you have a plan B and a plan C. Cause don't think this shit sweet. What you think about that? Huh? Cat. What you think about that? You don't got nothing to say. So you think it's okay for a dude to move in with a woman? Huh? Oh, okay. She working right now. She can't talk to her. She at work. He said thinking it's sweet. Yeah. All right, but yeah. I learned from, I did it 2 times. I never do it again, bro. He said no cap. The first time I moved with, he said with my now wife, I kept an apartment on the side. Yo, you see what he said? The girl he moved in with, who now is his wife, he still had an apartment on the side. Somebody raised that nigga right. Yo, I know you gotta be an older nigga to be doing that shit though, Jersey. He said, yo, you don't play 2K no more? Yeah, I play 2K. He said, he said, I'm good if she was to do some funny shit. He said, I just go back to my mom. My mom don't care. He said, but that's the plan. I feel you. But see, and another thing too, you gotta be careful because they'll try to hold over your head. You just gonna go back and live with your mama. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But see, the thing is, like when you moving out of state and shit, that's it really get tricky. Please put your name on them lease. Please. Don't let them off. Let me tell you this. Don't let that motherfucker get the time out where they won't let me to change it. I'm not coming there to live until I can have my name on some documents. Because chat, or chat, what you do is you get some mail to the address. You get your mail to start coming to the address and she can't put you out. Now, she might try to have her brothers to come fight you and shit. You're going to have to deal with that. Because if you don't leave, she going to call the uncles or somebody. So now you got to be ready to swear up. But she can't legally put you out because you got mail coming. Hey, now, I wasn't smart enough to do that when I was young. Now I know if I go to a place, I'm older now, I don't plan on doing that. But if I was to move in with a woman, I'm going to make sure I get my mail come there. And then, the motherfucker can't put me out. But I know I got to be prepared for a fight because she probably going to call somebody. This motherfucker won't get out. This bitch ain't going nowhere. I got mail coming here. So they give you like, I think they give you 60 to 90 days to find you a place to stay. Hey.
And it really is unnecessary, but I think it's a trauma response.
It is. It's a protective.
To be forced to be that way.
Yeah, it's a defense mechanism.
You know what's crazy? I think this is true. But the crazy part about it is I don't think that this is uniquely a single mom's thing. I think this is actually just a regular.
Well, I would say it used to be a single mom thing. Well, a single mom had to take on that role of doing everything. So she didn't know how to share power within the house. Because she a mother and she the dad. So, but now this new world that we live in, everybody want to be independent. So I think now everybody taking on that responsibility. I'm a boss bitch and I ain't gonna give up no power to the nigga. But I'm telling you, ladies, you're gonna be single. Because if you're not willing to give up that power and let that man be a man, he's not gonna connect with you in no type of way. I'm just being honest.
A woman type of thing, especially if she's getting it out of the mud, she's doing everything for herself. After a couple of years of doing that, a man come along, he gonna be walking on eggshells because guess what? Oh, you don't want to do this? I could do it myself. I've been doing it for the last 10 years. I don't need no help bringing up my kids. I've been doing it all this time by myself. Didn't have no help from my baby daddy or whoever. As a man, you want to help her, but she won't allow you to help. It's kind of to the point where it's like, I said this before. If you standing on the corner and a guy is sitting next to a Ferrari with a nice suit on that says, hey, I'm already a millionaire, but I want your money. Are you going to be inclined to give it to him? Probably not, because from your perspective, you could use that money more than he could use that money. So it doesn't make any sense. And I think a lot of women leave in a relationship almost as if they don't need you. So why would you want to put up with a woman like that?
And this is the trick that the world have played on women. I understand when a woman had to handle that responsibility because that man left. But the world done tricked women to be independent and glorify it. Women think now being independent is a trophy. He said, I know how to put the curtain on me. He said, a man is different from a male. Well, see, of course, because the game is different from both sides. Dudes think just fucking a bitch real good, it's enough now. So I agree with you, Lewis. Niggas think, hey, man, I fucked that bitch. I give a good dick. What she tripping for? So I agree. You know, nigga gang banging too much. Niggas playing video games too much. It's a lot of things that we all can learn as a male growing into be a man. Because when you get a household, you can't half-ass it no more. You can't just be giving a dick. You gotta do the other shit that come along with you. Oh, you a man, this is your family, you the leader of this family. Boy, you gotta come. Woo-wee. That shit ain't easy. So when you get into a serious relationship, dick ain't gonna be the only thing you gonna be able to provide it. Cause you're gonna get to a point in that serious relationship, you might not be fucking as much. So now, what is the other thing that you can do that say you the man of this family? You know what I'm saying? So you got a point with that.
If your girlfriend, this is some real shit, okay? Happens every fucking single time. If you and your girl have a very strong, healthy relationship, right? Both trust each other unconditionally, communicate everything. But out of nowhere, I was about to flash y'all with my fucking boobs. But out of nowhere, she starts having trust issues. Baby, it's called projecting, okay? But she starts having trust issues and she starts, being a little bit more anxious than usual. Where are you going? Who are you going with? What's going on? You didn't text me. It's guilt. It's called projecting, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I need you to find out.
Facts.
Nah, that's 100%.
Facts. There's no way you with a girl, and that's why I tell my lady, it's no way we got a great relationship. But now, like I said, I know in my case, I'm the fucked up. But I know my lady is checking my phone because there's something she probably doing that is not all the way right. So she checking my phone to see if I'm doing what she doing. And then when she find out we both doing the same thing, she feel less guilty. And like I said, everything I'm saying, I could, because it called being straightforward about the situation at hand. Females will go out their way to see if a nigga cheat on them that ain't gave them no signs of a nigga cheat. Like when my lady first went through my phone, me and her had no issues, but she chose to go through my phone. Why would she do that? Why would you do that? Yeah. Or she working right now. She don't want to be involved. My lady went through my phone when we was happy. Why if we happy you going through my phone? Because something about their life that they living, they might be doing just a little bit of something. And they need to see if you doing that shit so that they can feel like, okay, I ain't all the way fucked up because this nigga doing some fucked up shit too. And let me tell y'all how I know my lady is not all the way 100, but she a good woman. And we living our life and we handle our shit. Because guess what? If I was doing something that my lady wasn't doing, she would have left me already. Y'all heard what I just said? See, when you doing something crazy, now my lady love me. And see what I'm saying? Like my lady sitting right next to me. Now she probably try to create a new narrative from the day to the forward and be like, okay, well, I gotta leave. I can't be with you no more. But I'm telling you right now, my lady been with me and, she went through my phone, said I text other people. But guess what? I guarantee you, if I was to follow my lady around and goddamn be a ghost, I can see her doing some of the similar things that I'm doing. Because when you doing something that really a lady will be surprised about and they not doing it, it's going to be a different story. Would you agree? Unless she stand with you to get revenge. Which one is it? Either she not that shocked, she doing it, and okay, whoo, okay, he fucking off. Or he doing something he shouldn't be doing. I can live with this. I can survive. Or either I'm going to stay with this motherfucker and I'm going to get revenge. Fuck this. Or either it already, I'm out this bitch. Which one are you going to do? He said that's a good? What you mean that's a good? What is good?
Facts, and men do Men do the same thing a lot of times, but man,
He said, "Good question."
Here with that one, bro. I mean, if everything
Oh
been
yeah.
cool for a long time, and all of a sudden
You
that
already
stuff
know.
starts happening, you know what time it is, bro. I think.
Bro, guess what? If you really doing something, and she felt, bro, you know when a woman is really ain't doing nothing like that, bro, they be devastated. Now my lady was devastated, but at the same time, I know in the real world, I ain't the only one texting back.
Need to go ahead and hire you a private detective or something. I don't know what.
But see, I can stay in a relationship like that because I live in the real world. I love my lady, and I only want my lady. So long as I don't see nothing, ain't nothing to him. And vice versa. But like I said, everybody can't live in a world like that. Some dudes can't handle that. Man, no, I can't fucking deal with that. Well, I mean, you got the right to choose how you want to live your life. But I'm just saying, for me, I ain't see it ain't happy. And I stay happy with my family. And I would tell my lady, did you see me do anything? Well, then why is you bringing stress onto our relationship? You ain't caught me with no woman. You ain't seen me with no woman. So why are we fighting about something that we ain't never seen each other do? I think that's how we bring unwanted pressure into our lives. We get accused for cheating, accusing, and you ain't caught me with nothing. Cheating got a different meaning for most people. I'm just saying though, man, I think sometimes we get in the way of our happiness, bro. We trying to live in a world where we think men don't look at other women. Bro, every man is attracted to ass. Whether that's his favorite body part or not. If a woman with ass come by, he looking. Is he gonna be doing some shit like, no, cause a nigga ain't gonna be disrespectful about it. You do think when niggas taking their shirt off at the beach, your woman ain't checking that out? Oh, you on some motherfucking bullshit. You think you going to the beach or your lady go to the gym and all those men sitting there working out, you think that don't do nothing to your lady? You tripping. You ain't living in the real world. You think your lady don't get hard when she feel some type of way when she see other men with them gray sweatpants on? See, I live in the real world. I accept these things. If a nigga come out with gray sweatpants, I know my lady eyes gonna automatically look down, or she gonna try her best not to look down. Either she gonna say, okay, gray sweatpants. Because that's what the psychological has done to the gray sweatpants. Women look at the gray sweatpants. When I wear gray sweatpants, my lady be like, where you going with those? Do you think I'm thinking about my shit showing in some gray sweatpants? I'm putting on my motherfucking sweatpants. Oh, you trying to go to the gym with them gray sweatpants on. You know how women be with them gray sweatpants on. That's what my lady be saying. You want to wear those, huh? To the gym. You ain't going to no gym. So what I'm saying is, there's reality, and then there's what we hope is real. Let me go check see if the baby woke up.
To tell you, but that's definitely a major red flag, and you should be on your toes.
Can you get out? I want to masturbate.
I'm talking to Amber. I don't want to hear that. You sit up here trying to satisfy your flesh, and I'm trying to tell you something. Double really got you.
I'm I'm telling you, man, these kids today don't have no respect for anybody. If they can't respect the people that put clothes on their back, food in their mouth, and a roof over their heads, I don't see how any of you young men would ever think that she gonna respect you. She says, can you get out of my room? I am trying to masturbate. To her mother on camera, and then posted it on social media, bro. If that ain't the biggest red flag you've ever seen in your life, I don't know what to tell you. You deserve whatever coming to you. If you look at that video and still pursue that woman and your life ends up in shambles because you dated her, that is on you, because that is a major red flag.
As a man, I don't see nothing wrong with taking your girl back after she cheat. I think you should let her cheat at least one time and let her see what else is out there, you know, because as a man, you're supposed to sacrifice, and she's the queen, so you bow down to her, you know, because when we do our dirt, when we cheat, we expect the girl to take us back, so return.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like homie content, and I almost unfollowed that dude because
Yo, I thought this dude was tripping for a minute.
he had me going. I'm not gonna lie to you. Then he laughed at the end. That kind of like,
man.
I thought I had to cut him off. Cause dog, that don't make no sense, bro. No reason to go back after some shit like that, dog. For real.
Okay, I don't want to hear that shit, bitch. I just said
Okay.
that.
And this is why they say men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Because we're solution-oriented people. We got the solution to your problem, but you want to just wallow in your sorrow. We not trying to hear that, and it's actually annoying. Like, girl, listen, this is the problem. Big Daddy know how to fix it. Don't sit up here and just bitch and complain all day. Let me just fix the problem. I'm not completely sold on this theory, but it would take some research and analysis on my part. But what I will say is this. I do know for a fact that it can live up there for several days after the deed is done. So for you guys that be liking to go down on it, on one of these modern ones, you might want to rethink that one. It can live up in there for 5 to 7 days after the fact. And you're going to go and put your mouth on that. And you know they keep in rotations just like some of y'all are. Some of these women got bigger rotations than y'all do. Y'all think y'all doing something with y'all little 3-girl rotations. Some of them got 10 dude rotations and they all hitting raw. And you gonna go put your mouth on that. All right, little brother.
Who the fuck y'all hoes be thinking y'all live? Y'all hoes ain't bad. Y'all hoes broke.
You know what's crazy? If it had been an unattractive girl saying that, nobody would have had an issue. But the fact of the matter, the girl was not in the category of not easy on the eyes. And all the girls in the comments like, why you in our business? Why does it matter to you? Oh, she's hurt. She's a pick me. Oh, they gonna love this one. She's telling the truth. Y'all really not that bad like that. And she recognizes that. She's talking about y'all. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? A hit dog gonna holler every single time. All right, I want to give a shout out to all the real ones. Everybody who made it this far in the video, who got a longer attention span than the average, I appreciate y'all. But look, I need something from y'all. Hit the like button. That's gonna push the video out to the algorithm. I know y'all want to see me do great things. Number 2, hit the subscribe button. That tells YouTube, hey, you like the content and that you want to see me show up in your recommendations more often. And number 3, go ahead on and watch this little video for your boy. I highly appreciate y'all. Y'all be cool.
Bombshell news from the Daily Beast came out about Herschel Walker, who's running for Senate in Georgia. According to the report, Herschel Walker paid a woman that he was dating to have an abortion almost a decade ago. And it contained a copy of the card, but not the abortion clinic receipt or the personal check. The outlet claimed that the woman is a registered Democrat who still communicates with Walker, and that one of Walker's top surrogates has repeatedly asked her if she would vouch for his character. Yikes. Regardless of whether this report is true or not, when I first saw this report, my instant reaction was, wow, okay, Walker would likely lose a lot of
All right, chat. Hey, I'm gonna take a break and then we'll come back up and finish up the rest of these topics. I'm gonna take a little break until I'm gonna come back when I come from the gym, and then we'll be on the rest of the night. So I'm gonna get back on probably like at 7. Well, I'm gonna go to the gym. Probably like 7:30. And then we got some more stuff to talk about. Like I said, man, you know, we're just gonna be sitting back chilling, topping it up, man, about different topics. So I'll be back at like 7:30. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man, hanging out with me. We'll finish up. Y'all should you should be able to hear me now. Yeah, we'll finish up at about 7:30 when I come back from the gym. Are you trying to play in the event? If we're gonna be able to match up. What you gonna try to what we just gonna try to keep getting in on the same team? Cause I mean, if I'm playing, I ain't playing with no random. If I'm playing with randoms, I ain't fucking waste my time with that shit. I mean, if you wanna, alright, so okay. But so we'll try to get on the same team. Yeah, we can try that. Cause I ain't trying to play with no random. Them motherfuckers trash, bro. Them goddamn randoms give you a headache. Alright, so I get back on that. So we're gonna do the combine. We're gonna do the combine at 6 o'clock. So the combine start at 6 o'clock. So we'll be back at 6 o'clock, y'all do the combine. Yeah, we're gonna try to glitch it. Get in together. Yeah, we try for like 30 minutes. If we don't get in on 30 minutes, then we'll just say fuck it. Yeah, it's no squads. But we're gonna just keep joining at the same time, see if we can get on the same team. Alright, I'll be back at 6. I'll be back at 6 for the combine. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna go raid somebody. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Yo, appreciate that love, gang. I'll be back though in 6 for the combine.